the heat. Bring the heat.
Here we go. We are live. What's up to the chat? What's up to everybody at the table? What a weird day it's been. Obviously, for everyone that's watching, if you're a football fan, we all know the news that we got today about Maradona. And he passed away today, 60 years old. Absolutely insane that he was lost. We know that, last week or 2 weeks ago, we heard that he wasn't doing well. We thought everything was all right, and unfortunately we heard the news just a couple of hours ago. Now we're all here. It's the first time we're all here together. Very sad.
Which day he was born exactly?
1960. I don't know.
October 30th.
October 30th?
Oh my God.
October 30th, 1960. We obviously, Peter, Michael, and I, we recently, last year, almost a year ago, exactly a year ago, we went to the Maradona temple over here in New York, where we saw his old boots and we watched the documentary. And it was incredible to hear about his story. But for you guys that you watched, you grew up, seeing Maradona live and in the flesh, we weren't lucky enough to do that as a player. Tell us a little bit about Maradona and the player.
It's one of the few God-gifted players that ever walked the soccer field, just the special grass, especially in Naples. It's nothing that if you're a Napoli fan, you are at the highest of your. It's like you are on. You are high.
It's a top.
It's a top. Nothing can top that one. If you're not a Napoli fan, you just hate him for what he does against your team, but at the same time, you don't hate him personally because the respect for a great player like that, it just goes behind what your team that you're cheering for, what the damage that is doing to your team. But just to say in few words, I mean, the guy, it's everybody's dream for the kids to become like the Diego. To me, I mean, I happen to disagree with your father. He considered Pelé to be the greatest of all time. To me, he was the greatest of all time, and still now. I mean, I don't think the Messi and everybody else they can be compared to him. So, it's a sad day. It was 60, I guess. So like my age. Mm-hmm. So I feel like for that particular reasons, I feel like I was blessed to born in the same year of Maradona.
1960 was his birthday.
Yeah. So I don't know. He's gonna be missed, and because even off the field, the guy, everywhere he went, I think he got the key of Naples. I mean, the guy is like God in Naples still now. I mean, and I don't think. See, this is a legend that even when you die, you're technically not dead because for the people that they witnessed what he did on the field and and what he did for the city of Naples. It's nobody can put it together. I mean, those are numbers that are unbelievable. Naples has he had the stadium filled up all the time at the highest capacity when Maradona was playing. So that just for that particular reason, being on the San Paolo, never been over there on San Paolo, but I got close to see him once in Bari. But just for the particular reasons, as somebody can say, hey, listen, by the way, I saw Diego playing in Napoli. I guess Ludo is one of them, one of the few lucky among us. But, it's big. It's very big. And for somebody that touched that guy here, I will never wash my hands. So if I would be touching Maradona. So,
I spoke to Ludovico, by the way. He's going to be coming on afterwards. To talk about Maradona. We had planned him to come on Friday for the Patreon video that we do with Ludovico, but I was talking to him and he said, I'm just going to come after. He was going to try to come for the games, but he can't make it for the games. He's going to come right after to have a tribute for Maradona. What's crazy is that Ludovico the other day sat down and he walked past our wall over there and you see we got Maradona when he arrived in Naples, his first day. Ludovico paid to be inside the stadium. He was in the stadium when Maradona first arrived in Naples. That famous picture of him walking in, he said we were pushed in like fish, like flounders, all junked into the stadium because we all just wanted to see Maradona and say that we were there for the rest of our lives. And obviously, I won't speak for Ludovico because he's going to do that. For you, what do you have to say about Maradona? How was Maradona as a player and all this stuff?
I never had the chance of to meet Maradona. But I had a chance to meet somebody that played with him, and I'm a friend of Bruno Giordano, and Bruno Giordano played with him at Napoli for a few years, and he was telling me some of the things that Maradona used to do. He said that all his goals had something special. There was never a goal that he scored that was just something simple or it was something special. He always did something that you had to look and admire what he did. He said that in practice, he would do things that were impossible to do. One time he got the ball, he said, and he kicked the ball about 20 yards up in the air. And of course, when it comes down, we thought, okay, he's going to trap it, and that's already something. But what he did is when the ball came down, he kicked it again high, another 20 yards. Then the ball came down. You could do that, like he said, me and somebody, we can do that maybe once, twice. Well, he did it 5 times in a row. The ball went up about 20, 25 yards. It came down and he kicked it up again and he came down on his foot. He said that's something impossible to do. So, and for the people that were fortunate to play with him and to be around him, I mean, the guy was, he was the top, at the top of the world. 1986 World Cup. I mean, the guy, he won the World Cup all by himself. there were not that many superstars on that team, and the Argentinian team, and he took, and he was amazing, and that's the champion that he was, that he took the team upon himself, and when he had to score the goal, he made sure that he went in and he scored the goal and made the difference.
That goal against Gaetano,
and
he dribbled the goalkeeper.
He started from midfield, they dribbled the whole team, and he scored.
Impossible.
I mean, that's taking the team in his shoulder and says, "Hey, I need to score a goal. I'm gonna go and score." That's the thing that only maybe the very few in the world have it, and he's that type of person.
Peter, your family's obviously your mom's side, right? It's from the Naples region.
Yep.
Maradona for you?
I mean, like you said before, we never had the chance to really watch him play. Everything that we hear through stories or from videos on YouTube that we're able to watch him. But Maradona is a legend, and I think anybody that plays football, plays soccer, you recognize that person as being, if not the best, one of the best. And, he, like Gaetano just said, he's godlike in the sense that to be able to do some things is close to divinity than being a person. And it's a sad day. It's something that happened in a year like 2020. It sounds so fitting in a sense that he leaves and this note. And, like so many people, we all have stories, right? And Maradona is one of those stories. And you were mentioning that when we went to the Maradona shrine, right, the temple, it was for the HBO documentary. If nobody watched it, I would really consider watching it, because it really took you back and to understand Maradona. And he came from nothing, from a poor family, literally had nothing, and he was able to literally, enlighten the world with the way that he played, and everybody looks up to Maradona on the soccer pitch. So, it's
Gaetano,
crazy.
Would you consider to retire from every team in the world at number 10? Forbid anybody to wear the number 10, because there is no number 10. There's impossible to find another number 10 like that, unless I would definitely retire. In the baseball, many times the teams that retire the jersey of some of their best players during the history, and they honor, for example, Jackie Robinson, because he was the first black American to wear number 42. So when it comes to his birthday, so everybody, they honor him by wearing number 42. But for these particular reasons, if you actually got to see Diego Maradona playing, I will definitely take that number 10. I will retire. There's no number 10 that I can actually get close enough to say, hey, listen, at least I try. Maradona is like so far up over there that it's impossible to actually. It's not even God can touch him.
I think it's nice for kids though to look at Maradona or to look at Messi and see the 10 and want to aspire to wear it one day for Napoli, or obviously not Napoli, or for Argentina, or for wherever else he's been. I think I don't like the idea of retiring numbers. They were even talking. I think De Laurentiis already said they might name the San Paolo Maradona after him. And obviously, I watched. I
will call it from San Paulo. I call it San Diego. I will do that.
The documentary on HBO is really good to see where he came from, and he was just so happy to have his apartment paid for by his first team in Argentina, just so that his family could be okay and they could move out of the slums of where he's from. But I think one thing for Maradona that was incredible was I watched recently, I believe it's on Netflix, his documentary when he went to second division Mexico to coach. And just a little insight into Maradona, the type of person that he was, where he was not the type that I want to go to the best team and just be around the best players. He had that chip on his shoulder where he said, I can make the team around me so much better. So I love what you said, and that's the thing that I think I always learned from Maradona. It was, you guys would always say, the Argentina that he had, the Napoli that he had, was not a team filled with superstars.
Nothing.
He helped inspire his team to have these superstars around him.
Hey, by the way, it's the minute of silence. I think we should just stop ourselves too.
Damn. It's crazy what he must meant for. I mean, especially if you're Argentinian right now, Lautaro, Zanetti, the guys over there. I can't even imagine what it's like for them.
My daughter called me this morning. She said, "Dad, you know?" I said, "You know what?" They said, "Diego Maradona died." I said, "What? Who told you that?" And then as soon as I got off the phone, I started to look at my media. I said, "Oh boy, that's the truth."
Damn. That was crazy.
Yep.
That minute of silence hit.
Those are the things that you do not want to believe it, but it was too young.
Argentina national team was,
Yes.
I think, Zanetti was part of that team.
No.
Was Zanetti part of that team that he coached?
He didn't call him up.
He didn't call him up.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
Dybala?
there was a controversy.
Was
No,
no,
Dybala was too
was
young.
not there. Dybala.
Tevez
Milito was there. It was after the treble. I think there was a big controversy that he didn't call up Zanetti and Cambiaso, actually, in 2010, after Inter just won the treble. I remember that.
Damn. Anyway, we've got kickoff 30 seconds into the match. It's weird because, the show's got to go on. Life's got to go on. You got to... we've obviously got two huge matches right now. Inter against Real Madrid. Liverpool-Atalanta. I know some people were saying they should have canceled the matches, but I think Maradona, he would have loved that the game goes on and that he gets to watch two great games in Champions League.
Oh,
Yes,
so that's-
definitely. I agree with that. This is a celebration for Maradona. I don't think he would want the game to stop. I think you play and you dedicate the games to him.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. You have to. Just weird. Just very... There's obviously we do get debts in football, but when you get one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, it's crazy the impact that it has and changes everything.
And Maradona touched everyone, not only the players that are playing right now in the field and us that we saw him play live. So all of these professional players, when they look at the past videos, at the past movies, and they see Maradona, they realize that he was doing the impossible. And these guys, they even appreciate it more because they know how difficult it is.
Back cross, Hakimi. I love what Pelé said. Pelé said, one day we're going to be kicking the ball again together in the sky.
That's nice. And I want to say, and then we go on with the Inter game. I want to say, and I'm not going to read the whole poem, just a few lines from a Uruguayan poet, what he said about Maradona. I am a beggar for good football. I give thanks for the miracle, and I don't give a damn which team or country performs it. That's only a little bit of part of... usually in South America, there's a lot of rivalry between the Argentinian, the Brazilians, and Uruguay and Paraguay. So it's nice that this poet dedicated that to him.
You know what? I actually, it's a good point, and I'm going to try to make it. I do not remember during all of those years in Maradona playing that Maradona was ever booed by the opponent, tifoseria.
Probably
Because,
England.
Huh?
England with the
Right.
hand of God.
They actually applaud him because, you have to just tip the hat to a champion.
Not the hand of God. The English, they don't.
Yeah. Well, also in
English-
Italy after.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah, also in Italy
English,
after.
they don't count like tifoserias. Those guys, they just
Why don't they count?
because they first of all they under influence of alcohol.
Okay.
Second of all,
Anto, you completely lost the plot over here. We don't know
Second of all-
you
That
sound
was
like you're under the
different. That was
influence of
different.
alcohol
they
right
only
now.
they only wish they had somebody like Maradona playing into their team.
Who
so,
wouldn't wish that though?
Yeah.
We all
That's what
would
I'm
wish.
saying.
Look at Atalanta. Look at Atalanta. Ilicic. Aye.
One of my cousin in Italy is a photographer, and I envy his picture because every time that Maradona came to play in Bari, Mimino, this friend of mine, Cinque Palmi, is a photographer. He's got this beautiful picture that I envy about him, with him and Maradona just hugging each other on San Nicola. So actually, that was lo Stadio del Vittoria before the San Nicola. So
Wow.
yeah.
Sucks. All right, Real Madrid, 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. Not too much so far. I think today's a big day for Inter. If they do not win, I could Uh-oh. Oh, no. Rigore.
Porca miseria, però.
Skriniar.
Barella.
Barella?
Yeah. Let's see. We have VAR. Let's see. He's
5
claiming he
minutes
didn't.
in. The referee has called a penalty for Real Madrid. It is onside.
Why is this such a big
it's from
space,
behind.
man?
It's from
Yeah, where
behind.
the gap is
Yeah, but
massive.
there was a big space there.
Yeah,
It's
it
going to be a
prevented him
penalty
from
all
shooting,
the
but
time.
they're not gonna
No, it's
overturn
going to be a
that.
penalty all the
That's a
time.
pen.
No, but the spacing on the defense right there, man. De Vrij jumped all the way up. No one's covering into the space. There's a big miscommunication there.
But it was not a kick. That's the only thing. I think he
I
couldn't
think he hit
stop
the back
Doesn't
of
matter.
his.
Doesn't
He hit the
matter.
back,
couldn't
no?
stop. He couldn't stop the
Yeah.
running, Barella.
Yeah, it's a pen. Jeez, what a bad start. What a bad start.
But why is he not looking at the VAR right now? I don't
They're
understand.
doing the silent check.
They're doing the silent check.
Yeah. Nah, but once they see that he runs through his leg, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if he's kicking, not kicking.
You have to really overturn it. It has to be something
It's a
bad
penalty.
to overturn it.
All right, Andanovic, show what you can do.
Hazard could miss. Hazard's capable of missing. Yeah, he could. He's the type that.
I mean,
miss.
everybody can miss.
I'm surprised that he's taking it. So
I mean, like, it's not like a Ronaldo that's almost a sure.
I don't know.
I think his character, he can miss. Come on, Honda.
Andanovic also was a
Come on, Honda.
save that baby.
Honda,
Save
Honda,
it,
Honda,
baby.
Honda,
Save it,
Honda,
baby.
Honda.
you could do it.
Oh, he
He
guessed the
went
right
right
way too.
there. Jeez.
All right, we gotta wake up now. That's it.
Aye,
Now we can't
aye,
sit
aye,
back.
aye.
Get rid of Gagliardini already in the 30th minute, and then we're talking.
He was a great number 10.
Zidane, that's another one.
Okay, I was.
Not close. I mean,
This
we
is a
didn't
terrible start.
You
by the
cannot
way.
even getting comparing with Maradona. Two
I was-
different players.
I was in the middle of saying, if Inter lose today, I mean, I think mathematically they're not out, but basically they'd be out of the Champions League.
Oh well.
They can't lose. They cannot lose. They have to, at the very minimum, tie. But this is a game you have to win. Real Madrid is missing to key players.
must win.
You're home. You have to win. Forget about math and all your subjects. Leave that in school. The most important thing is to win.
Sergio Ramos is out for Real Madrid. Benzema is out for Real Madrid. There's probably a couple other players. Those are the two obviously biggest talking points for us. Madrid also, I was checking, they haven't been doing great in La Liga. So the last couple of matches, losing to Valencia, and they tied, I think, their previous match coming into this game. And this is an all or nothing match for Conte and for Inter. Conte already said that we have to win this match. There's no other, going around it.
It's like a final for them, right?
It should be a final, yeah. Anto, what do you think happens if Inter get knocked out of the Champions League?
Listen,
how does it change their
Would I
season?
be surprised? No, the expectation on this team is extremely high, and the money spent, they do not justify Inter getting eliminated on the first stage of the Champions League. And I think the pressure that the coach and the tifoseria and the ownership has put on those players, I think, is way over the top. So it's just something. Something is going to give. If Inter wins, I'm going to tip my hat to them. But they're going to have to work hard, and they have to just put a show today, The game just started. There's plenty of time for them to catch up. But I don't know. Inter, as we said in the last few weeks, maybe they're going to win the game because they're starting from behind. When the Inter starts losing the game from the very beginning, then they step up to the plate and they're starting to perform the right way. Now, is that going to happen today? Maybe. And if it doesn't happen, maybe, Inter, they have to start to look at adjusting their expectation for the future because, things that they're not working out right now. The results, they're not really talk highly about it, the way this team is performing. So, at every level, starting from the coach, starting from some of the players, there is no excuses. Somebody has to pay the price. All right. So, nevertheless, Real Madrid is not a great team right now. They are.
This is not Antonio rant.
No, I'm not
this is
ranting. No, Real Madrid is not. It's not a team that they should be. Real Madrid, they should be laying the red carpet for Inter to do what they need to do today because of all of those absentees that they have. So let's see what happens. The game is still very young.
What's your opinion about this?
So this is what I was going to say before the game started. The most important thing for Inter is not to get a goal today. So put the defense, put your
we should have let you start.
put your best defense there, which I liked with Skriniar and the right Bastoni. I like that, but I don't like the three in Champions League. I don't like three in the back. I like four in the back, but he continues to start with three. But the most important thing for Inter is not to receive a goal today. And that's what I was going to say. Put your best defense that you can, cover yourself pretty good, and then you hope that Lukaku and Lautaro can get you the goal. Well, in the first 5 minutes, they already receive a goal. This is not a game where you're going to lose 2-3-0 and you're going to come back like you have done in the past. You're playing against Real Madrid, which is one of the best teams in the world. Okay, you don't have one or two players. It doesn't matter. The core of the team is that. I mean, Kroos is there, Modric is there, Hazard is there. These are great, great players. The goalkeeper is there. So, I was talking to Marco before the game, and I was saying, to Mike, and I was saying, Spain won 6-0 against Germany, and there was only one or two players that we know. The rest of the players we don't know. All young players that play good. So don't get fooled by Real Madrid that there's 2-3 players that maybe Mariano that you don't know that well. If you're playing with Real Madrid, you're one of the top players in the world. Not in Spain, but in the world. So I'm hoping that there's plenty of time and that Inter can come back. But I see something in midfield and I don't like it. And if I could show it, can they see this?
Can you see anything?
Can they see this?
Yeah.
All right, so we have the three defenders here, the right Skriniar and Bastoni. I'll talk, Real Madrid is attacking. Okay, so in the midfield, who's the guy in front of the defense?
Maybe Vidal.
Gagliardini.
So I see Vidal at some time. Vidal is right here and is in front of the defense. And then I see Vidal and I see Vidal here.
Yeah. Somebody has to take the ball.
So if Barella and Gagliardini, if Vidal is here,
off the post. Oh my God!
Is that Real Madrid?
From the shot. Yeah.
Who took the shot?
I didn't see who it was.
See if they shot again. While I was talking, Real Madrid hit the post.
So Gaetano, you're saying somebody's missing over here on the front of the defense?
No, in the front of the defense I see Vidal right here. And then on the next play,
Vidal is all the way on the
look
top.
at Vidal. Right now Vidal is right here. Is
Right.
behind the two forwards.
Right.
So who's over here? If they think that Vidal is here and then Barella moves out of the way, Gagliardini moves out of the way.
Let's see.
See, right now, there's nobody there. That's exactly what I'm saying. There is nobody. Now, Vidal went up because Vidal was here, and a player from Real Madrid got the ball right here. And that's exactly what I'm saying. There's nobody here. You cannot have Vidal playing this position and then play this position. You cannot. You need to put Wablay here that stays here all the time and distributes the ball.
When Vidal goes up, Gagliardini backs him up over
Well,
here.
I'm just telling you that it doesn't work. I'm just telling you that the guy from Real Madrid got the ball right here, and there was nobody there because he was late coming back. So that does not work.
Wow, the switch, I guess, is not working.
I'll see if anything changes. I'll keep you up to date. The other thing that I was saying is that for Inter, this could be a game that could change
The season
for Inter. You win this game and you win solid this game and you impose your play, and that can affect the rest of the season. Or you can lose this game 3-0. And so this is a very, very big game for Inter, not only mentally, but for the future of the rest of the season.
Definitely.
And the way they're playing right now, they're playing like they're winning this game.
The morale, you're saying, Gaetano, is very important. Winning this game, I think it can be contagious for the rest of the season, right?
Sure.
I think the problem with this midfield is there's no one that's gonna costruisce il gioco. There's no one's gonna create anything from this midfield because you have Barella workhorse, but you have no one the regista playing as a regista is gonna play the ball, move the ball along. There's no tempo. You know, Vidal and Barella, they work well. They're hardworking guys. They go up and down. But without that six that can distribute, it's hard with this team. And that's why I get upset because I would like to see an attacking-minded midfielder instead of the Gagliardini.
Two things. Michael, I want your opinion on the game. And then I want a question for the table on Conte. On what this means for Conte if they get knocked out of the Champions League. Well, Mike.
For this game, yeah, I think it's a must-win. If they don't win, I don't think it's a sackable thing for Inter though to sack Conte. And I don't know. I don't think it's enough to sack Conte for this if they go out. What was this? What were you saying for a second question, Marco?
No, I wasn't saying to sack Conte. I was just asking for your opinion on the match. But then I was going to say, what does it mean for Conte?
I mean, it's bad news for Conte, but it could be a silver lining if they're out. I'll then just focus on the Scudetto, but I don't know. I feel like we might be giving Conte too much slack with all this stuff.
No, if they win, if they don't win this game, I think Conte should resign because.
Resign? Are you out of your mind? You know how much money he makes?
It doesn't matter.
Resign?
Look at this pass, Vidal! Oh my God!
What are you passing?
Thank God! Thank God!
He messed up.
Thank God!
Hold on, Anto, back it up.
If he shoots,
Yeah, if he shoots, it's goal. Back where you set up.
Well, listen. Let me tell you something.
Come on!
Let him say his piece.
Conte is creating all of this false expectation from Inter, and by doing that, is putting Inter under so much pressure at every level. So now, Peter, we're starting the season by saying Peter said, "No, we have no more excuse." After the second podcast, Peter he had a hat full of excuses, and he kept pulling excuses out of his hat for this team and for Conte. So what does that mean? That means that even the tifosi and the followers of Inter, they feel like they're let down. Am I right or wrong, Pete? You tell me.
Oh, we're let down in the sense that this is a team that was created by Conte, and we want to see them progress.
But
we want to see them
created with top players. You didn't pick up players and you didn't develop any players. You pay top money for the team, and you're getting paid a lot of money to put this team here on the field to make them perform.
But that's any team.
That's not true. And any coach is not making the money that Conte is making.
The money that Conte is making, no.
Okay.
But why would he resign for that?
So, by the way, just to recap, Real Madrid hit a post on, and then now they got close to could have scored the second goal. It's a miracle if they didn't make the connection with the ball. So Gaetano had a good point before. Nobody's in front of the three defender over there, just being the playmaker. Okay, in Juventus now they have Arthur. Where is the Arthur of Inter over here? Somebody has to do that.
Usually it would be Brozovic.
But usually, we want somebody over there. It's not usually. It's not a name of a player. Okay, that usually needs a name on. Right or wrong? That usually should be put a tag on. I said your name is no more usually. It's gonna be.
Okay, you see where Barella is right now?
Yep.
Right now, Barella is at the right wing. Okay.
Look at this shot. Boom.
It's Gagliardini is the guy.
No, Gagliardini is not there.
He was standing right in front.
But then he takes off. Okay, you see where you see where Vidal is right in front of the defense.
That's this guy not shoot.
Look at this.
That's not his position, you know.
Anto, on your resigning.
Because he wants Vidal to be behind the forward. You can't play both. You cannot have Vidal playing both positions.
You want me why? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to back up my resigning. Gattuso just recently, because of the poor performance of Napoli against AC Milan, he had a lot of players complaining into the locker room that said he shouldn't come up that strong against us. So Gattuso said, listen, I'm putting my reputation over here on the line, and I'm taking the blame for if when the game goes wrong. But I don't see you guys hustling down. So if this is the way you guys wanted to play, I'm packing up and I'm leaving. I'm not into this project. I think Conte should just do the same. Just be a leader over there and say, guys, this is not the way I envision play with you guys on the field. So if you don't do what I'm saying,
look at this idiot.
I'm out of here.
Gagliardini.
But I don't know.
70 yards from the goal, he gets a yellow card. He pulls
Modric.
He pulls Modric shirt, very light pull, which didn't change anything, and he gets a yellow card. I mean, something like that, I would take the guy out now. I would take the guy out right now.
Definitely.
20
Teach
minutes
him a
into the
lesson.
game,
Teach him a
Gagliardini,
lesson.
get out.
Teach him a lesson.
is right now. Look, he's in the center.
He doesn't.
No, he's not in the center. He's going to the
going
left.
left.
He's going to the
Yeah,
left
Vidal,
right now.
Vidal is in the middle of that
See,
three
Vidal
man.
is right. He goes in the
Barella is
middle,
there,
but
yeah.
he's not in front of the defense with
Yeah.
Arturo. You remember the game that Arturo played the last game?
It's supposed to be Brozovic.
He got it. Okay,
Now
but
Hakimi put in a good ball. Come on.
Cross.
Oh, come on, man.
Brozovic is not there, so
Oh,
get
nice tackle. That's
All
clean.
ball.
That's
put
clean.
somebody else.
Oh man.
So one thing on what Antonio was saying, Conte, it's 20. I personally
Okay.
think it's unacceptable.
Okay, look where Gagliardini is right now.
Yeah, you're
Gagliardini
right.
right now is on the left, almost
Go,
left
go.
wing.
You're right.
Pass it. There we go.
Mava.
God,
Ma
my
Vidal.
God.
When
Get
he's on
him
Chile, he scores
out.
3 goals
Yes,
in 2
seriously.
games. 3 goals he scored.
So the ball went from Hakimi that was inside the area to the edge of the box for Vidal.
Wow.
That
I got lucky.
he took a shot and he almost went out of the stadium. The ball.
Pretty much.
Okay. One thing I want to say. I think the only thing is I think it's unacceptable to pay a coach 12 million euros, 24 million over 2 years to get knocked out of the Champions League group stage twice. I understand that you're in a tough group, but I do not care. You cannot get paid that much money, getting all the players that you want, almost every player that you want, and not perform. And again, if he's losing to incredible teams, I mean Borussia Mönchengladbach, Shakhtar, these are games that should all be wins. You cannot get paid this much money. You had the option last year. Okay, I understood it. I accepted it. I said, you know what? First time back, it's fine. No, second, there is absolute zero excuse to go out of the Champions League this one. Zero.
It's true.
If Borussia Mönchengladbach gets through this group, it's a disgrace for them not to get through.
100%. But the people that are hurting his chances are the players that he trusted the most. Vidal, guys like Lautaro. You can't miss these open net goals. And if you remember these games, Vidal gets a pointless penalty. That game goes and you end up tying it and not able to win.
Vidal had a one-on-one.
Shakhtar game, Inter dominated that game. The only thing that I can say about Conte is his freaking stubbornness of keeping this formation and keeping certain players in the lineup because he's afraid of the balance of the game. And the balance of the game is very important, but you cannot have this midfield with Gagliardini in there. He cannot be your starter when you have guys like Nainggolan, guys like Eriksen on the bench. These are the guys that have the experience in Champions League that you talked about all the time. And you keep on putting Gagliardini because he helps with the balance of the team. Get out of here.
Wouldn't you put Nainggolan, Gaetano? Nainggolan on the center, in the front of the defense. We know it's not a defensive midfielder, but Nainggolan, he knows how to handle the ball. That could be the peril of the game for Inter. That's what they need. They need a playmaker right in front of there. Yeah. And if you tell Nainggolan, or move Barella back over here, and then put Nainggolan right on top, just switch the 2 guys. I think you need a player right in front of that. I don't know. Maybe the game is going to turn to Inter's favor, but right now.
Yeah, use this one, man.
No, I forgot that we had a long wire. Mike, you want to grab this?
Inter has got no margins of error anymore. I mean,
Let's
they
say that's a
cannot
good
afford-
ball. Now make a run. Let's go.
Who's bringing the ball up? Always Barella. Always Barella.
Come on, Hakimi. Take him on. Puntalo. Dai.
Puntalo. Puntalo what?
Well done. Corner.
Corner. Yeah, hit on someone.
Foul. Okay, good. Yellow card, no?
Okay, I think we're good.
Talk, Marco?
Chad, do you guys hear me now?
You should be good.
I think we're good now.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. So, again, I don't know if they could have heard me before.
That was an handball.
I just find it very unacceptable to be paying a coach this amount of money and to go out twice in the Champions League group stage. Any way that you put it.
Yes, but if he wins the Scudetto this year,
If he wins the Scudetto this year, I think that's still a problem.
it's a problem if he gets kicked out and he wins the Scudetto.
There's
this
a
year.
problem. His history in Europe is a problem.
His history
His
in
history in
Europe
Europe
is one thing,
is a
but
big problem.
when you look at this Inter team, besides the older guys that we got now from this market, all these guys never played in Champions League. And I told you, Andanovic was a Inter leader. He played. That was his first time in Champions League.
Hakimi, I mean, these kind
When he was
How
with-
many years
with
has Borussia
Spalletti.
Mönchengladbach players been playing
I'm
in
not
Champions
saying
League?
I'm not trying to say that that's the reason why they're losing. But when you don't have the players that know how to win in these tough games, this is what the results are. Like Lautaro.
But that's
like
also
I said.
why you're paying Conte so much money, because he's supposed to be getting the best out of players that you don't.
come on.
He's known for getting the best out of players that you didn't have to spend a lot of money on, players that are not normally at the top. That's one of the reasons. And what has he produced so far?
No,
What?
Marco has a point. Marco definitely has a point.
It's wrong.
But I still don't think, even though it is a shame that if he does go out on group stage, I still don't think it's a sackable. It's enough for him to get sacked.
I'm not saying sacked right
Yeah.
now.
I know, it's
but
definitely
I think
a
next
shame.
season you can't keep him.
Whatever the result for Serie A.
I think there's almost
I
it's
wouldn't
it's
say
very
that.
difficult to
I
see
think that's a little
myself
harsh.
getting another coach who for the second time is knocked out in Champions League.
But so
And
regardless if he
Europe-
wins a Serie
and
A,
in-
you
look
sack
at
him?
The stubbornness that he's been showing, Atalanta. The stubbornness that he has shown this year, I mean, it's remarkable. And again, I was somebody that defended Conte at his time at Juventus. I thought the Juventus fans were very harsh on him with Champions League and Europa League. And they said it was his first time in Champions League, his second time in Champions League. Yes, they should have been Galatasaray. They should have been, I don't remember the other small team that it would have been.
Okay.
And I gave him this excuse. And then he's since, for many years that he's still been in Europe, has proved those same mistakes that he's not capable of learning from them.
Okay.
And now you're at an Inter in a group. I understand it's a tough group, but there is no way in my mind that Borussia Mönchengladbach can go to the next round and Inter cannot.
Okay, now let me pose a question for all of you guys. He gets out of group stage now. He wins a Scudetto. Do you sack Conte or do you keep Conte?
I mean,
Peter.
I'm keeping him even
Okay.
if he wins the Scudetto this year, even by kicking out, I give him one more year.
Okay. Gaetano?
If he doesn't win the Scudetto,
If he doesn't, no. If he gets kicked out of the group stage, doesn't win the Scudetto this
yeah,
year,
okay, I agree
he's
with you.
gotta-
Gaetano,
he's
what do you
gotta
think
pack
about
his
the
bags.
question I just said?
No, he's not gonna get sacked.
Would you sack him is
It's
the
too much
question.
money for Inter to
What
be
do
hiring
you-
somebody else.
No, not for this year.
if he loses Scudetto and he gets knocked out of the group stage,
then there's a question mark. Then
what do you
could.
What do you do?
I will ask him to say, listen, just look at yourself in the mirror. Okay? Go to the locker room and make a decision.
Look
Go to
yourself.
the locker room and clean up, or just say, I don't care how much I stink, I'm staying here. That's it.
Look
What's your answer to my
himself in
question?
I wanna see a team that fights. If the team doesn't fight, I get rid of him after this game. If the team fights and until the end, I'll keep him. But the way they're playing right now, they're losing the game. It's a must win, and they're waiting for them. They're waiting for them in midfield. And okay, we'll see. Hello.
look at this space here. Look
Yeah.
at this
They're not
space.
closing the
Yeah,
space.
but
What's
that's-
Gagliardini looking at, man?
Holy
That's
shit.
exactly what I'm telling you. There's nobody in front of the
They're
defense.
not playing good, man.
He wants, at one point he wants Vidal, sometimes he wants Gagliardini, sometimes he wants Barella. It doesn't work that way. You need somebody that's his
close him
position and stays there all the time, not at different
That's
times.
Odegaard, right?
Because if you're late, that area there,
Oh, no.
there's a hole. And you can see, it's already happened 3 times. In 30 minutes, it happened 3 times. In front of the guy gets the ball and there's nobody there.
I really don't want to hear the BS of, oh, they're playing Real Madrid, they're a tough team. It shouldn't have gone to this point where you have to beat Real Madrid, where you just cannot lose to Real
exactly.
Madrid.
They left it too late.
That it should not have gone to
Yeah,
this point.
You're right.
So it's not this one game that's going to define you. No, it's everything that led up to this match that's getting there.
Isn't
For me, it's more so how they play. Like Gaetano was saying, they have to start playing. And
Show
if you
eagerness.
lose, you lose. But you gotta freaking show your best shot.
Okay, that's fair enough. Are they doing that so far?
They're
No,
not.
no,
They're
they're
not.
not right now. There's a lot of time, but we'll see. So they're only down
30
one
minutes
goal.
in.
Guys, I see all of you guys are pulling for Inter.
Why
Of
wouldn't
course
we?
we're pulling for
Me
Inter.
too. I'm dying for them to win.
Look
Go
at
Inter! We love you.
this guy.
Please lose.
Anto, look yourself in the mirror.
There is no mirror here. There was a mirror here, Mike. I couldn't, can't use it anymore.
Yeah, for those that are asking, we did say LaBelle was going to come. But because of all the circumstances and stuff, we decided that he's not going to come for today. We were scheduled for another time when things are a little bit better and different. So that's why LaBelle's not here today.
Oh, Mike, we miss you, Mike. Are you following us, Mike? Mike, are you watching us live or what's the deal?
You miss Mike?
Yeah, I miss Mike.
For some reason,
He's
you're the
one of
only
the-
one that he misses.
Well, it's one of the few guys that he talks, sense. It's not, doesn't take, sides with, he says it as it is, It's very objective, Mike,
He
I
said
don't-
Milan sucks.
Huh?
He said
It
Milan
doesn't
sucks.
matter.
Oh,
It's I still respect Mike.
okay.
Mike, you hear that? I don't think it's true anyway.
Yeah, you're the only one that he really likes. He's like, oh, I'm going to miss Antonio today. Anybody watch the Atalanta game so far?
No.
Max, boring? Nothing? Is Liverpool missing? Van Dijk and same guys as usual. Nobody knew.
Gaetano, why
Joe Gomez.
Real Madrid are taking a lot of shots from outside of the box? So far, I've seen 4 or 5 shots from outside the box. Why?
If they give it to you, why not?
He said, why?
There's
Can
no.
that be that a little mistrust on Andanovic lately and not being
No,
on the top of his
there's no pressure. There's no pressure on.
He's like, I'm tired of this guy.
There's no pressure on the ball. They lose the ball and they wait.
That's not the reason.
They wait at midfield.
Say what you
Touch
really
to a
think,
touch to
Taylor.
him.
Say what you really think to
Die.
Nice
Touch.
ball.
Let's see.
Touch.
No! Again,
man.
Lautaro. Like I said, man, this guy goes missing every single time, and then he wants to just pop up to score. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You gotta. If you want to be a top player, that's when you make your time. What are you doing this little layoff? Get that ball, trap it, and turn around.
I know that every time Sanchez is in the field, that
It's
things
a different-
happen.
Yeah, it's a different.
Why is Sanchez not playing, P?
Because Conte.
That's a good one.
Well, we've all said that Sanchez is not a starter.
Wow, look at the
He'll
way
come
Vidal
off the
was-
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Come
Let's
on.
see, this guy
See
can't even
now
stop a
for the
ball.
first
Look at
time.
this.
For the first time,
Look at
they
this.
put pressure.
Oh
Why
my
did he
God.
put the ball back?
And what
Because
Cagliardini,
Gagliardini doesn't know how to kick a ball, man.
and what does Cagliardini do? He gets the ball at the edge of the
Oh.
penalty. He goes back.
Penalty.
Come on, shoot!
Rigore! Rigore! Hey,
Why doesn't
that's
he
the
shoot?
same penalty.
I don't know.
Why doesn't he
That
shoot?
is the same penalty.
Hey!
That is the same penalty.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Hopefully they
Uh-oh.
call
All
them.
right, they're gonna. I guess they're gonna. Oh, he says.
What do you say no?
He says no.
Oh, get out of here, ref.
Let's see.
He's got a yellow
Uh-oh.
card.
Who got a yellow card?
Vidal has got a
Red
red
card.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no way. No way.
Kidding me?
No way.
You gotta be kidding me.
No way.
Punch him in his mouth now.
No.
my
What are you
Vidal,
doing?
somebody has to take him. You cannot do that.
My God.
Oh, but ref,
Everything
come
just
on,
changed.
man.
Everything just
Ref,
changed.
come
Are
on.
you kidding me?
What the hell did
my
he tell
God.
you? What did he
What's
say
wrong
to you,
with
ref?
him?
Yeah, Vidal. But now if they see that it was a penalty, will they take it back?
I think they will.
No. Hey, it's a penalty.
did he
You
hit him
can't
from
see that guy
behind?
in the back.
Did he hit him from
Here,
behind?
let's see.
You're
is it
holding on to him.
Varane. Watch Varane.
Yeah, penalty.
ball.
Penalty. Oh, get out. He touched the ball.
touched the ball.
They can call
With the tip of
that.
his stuff. No, he didn't kick him.
What are you talking
Boom.
about?
He touched the ball.
No, he didn't.
No, he
No
didn't.
penalty,
I think
no
they can call
penalty. I'm
that.
sorry.
I think
So
they
does
can
it
call
get would the
that.
yellow get reversed
I
if,
hope
if
so.
the penalty
I
is
don't
called?
think so. I
Why
don't think so.
not?
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Why wouldn't it though?
Because there's a reaction.
But it was from before though.
No, it wasn't. It was from what he did.
Yeah,
I think that they will keep the yellow. I think no matter
He
what.
gave him already a yellow for the descent,
then
and now
give
he gave
him
him a second
another
yellow
one.
for the descent? That's so stupid.
Unless he gave him a yellow for the dive.
Ref, you gotta know
after
But I
that,
don't
he must
think-
have said something
Yeah,
verbally
he's-
to the ref.
What did he say to
He
him?
went into his face and he said something at the end,
He
and
probably told
then
him,
he
"You
pulled
puta
out this.
madre." He told him something like that. You know, that's what he told him.
You
in
relives?
Spanish. Yeah. Look at
let's
this,
see,
look at
let's see.
Because he didn't dive. He certainly didn't dive. He's getting held on his
Boom.
left.
Rigore.
this. No, it's not
Rigore,
good. He
rigore.
touched the ball and then he hit
Watch.
the
Look at this
Rigore.
slow mo. Oh my god, the referee.
Yeah, that was
Dad,
bad.
what do you think?
I can see that given.
No. What are you
Dad,
saying?
I can
penalty
see
or no
that
penalty?
given. I can see that given.
Gotta see.
Is it enough to overturn?
It could be a penalty, but I will have to see it again.
It's a 50-50.
See, he gave him a yellow, and then Vidal pushes. Look, right here is where he got
What'd
the
he
second
say?
yellow.
He must have said something.
He said, "What do you?"
He went in with his chest strong. I know, right into. Look, Gallardini yelled at Vidal too. Gallardini told Vidal something like, "Why did you do that?"
Down, but
Yeah.
fucking-
No. When he got the second yellow, he told him something.
Those are the veteran players that they played in Borussia, they played in Juventus, they played in Barcelona. That's how you behave.
Wait, they're checking VAR. It looks like
Yeah, they're checking VAR.
Yeah. Yes, to check VAR.
Please
Yeah, of course.
overturn this.
This is too big of an opportunity.
Please overturn
This could
Oh,
decide.
Oh, he's stubborn now. This referee now, he already put his mind what he had to do.
I hope not.
Man, but Vidal, come on, you gotta keep it cool, Vidal.
He already. Once Vidal did that, that's it. He's not even gonna call it anymore.
But
Even if it was
Vidal,
a
you gotta
blatant
be
penalty.
cool. You cannot get a red card. How the hell do you get a red card in this match?
Yes or not?
Yeah, they did. It's a questionable call, and now the referee he said, "I saw everything. It's not that," and there is not enough evidence to overturn the decision of. It's got to be a clear.
An obvious error.
Obvious that you can overturn it. Since I saw it 3 times, I needed to see more. I saw it about 3-4 times. I needed to see more. So whoever is checking the VAR is gonna say the referee says I saw everything. There's no,
No need to
Listen,
check.
this game
there's
is
no
getting
need to
out of
check,
hand.
and that's it. And you keep going.
The game is getting out of
I
hand.
am very disappointed.
Took a penalty shot for Atalanta too.
I'm very disappointed at Conte. Because Conte put Vidal in no man's land. He put him in front of the defense and then he put him behind the forwards. The guy was going up and down. He was everywhere. He's got Barella making penalty kicks. I mean, the 3 guys in the midfield, they have no idea what's going on. And that's the responsibility of Conte. So I'll blame Conte for this. You got to put the players in their position where they can
Conte's
perform
getting blamed
best.
for everything, even for the red card. Man.
I think the referee has to do better judgment. I don't care what Vidal says. You gave already a yellow card for dissent. You're gonna give 2 yellow cards for dissent.
What the hell
That's
did he tell
that's
him?
rough. That's rough.
He must have said something.
He must
No,
have
he
said
100% said
verbally.
something
Yeah.
the second time.
But how bad could he have? I'm trying to think.
The
what
first
he could
time,
have said.
I'm wondering if the first time was for a dive.
No, it was dissent.
No,
He
no,
gave
no, no.
dissent.
The first one.
No,
the first one.
there was no
Dissent, because it was after the guy.
Yeah,
Vidal went running
it was,
after.
It was
No,
way after.
No.
No, there
That's
was
a
no
second
yellow
card.
There
was
was
the
no
first yellow
yellow card
No,
for
it was not.
Yes.
for
When
diving.
did he get the first yellow card?
Right there, 5 seconds
At the
before.
spot, then he took out a second yellow.
He got the first yellow.
5 seconds
it
before
was
because
right
of
there.
dissent.
It wasn't. Yeah, not for dissent, not for diving. Yeah, it was for sure.
No, there was nothing for diving.
Yeah, it was nothing for diving,
In
I'm
fact,
sure.
Protest both of the time.
he was gonna
Yeah.
he was gonna
What
go and
did he
double
say?
check.
What the hell did he say? I don't understand. To give
But
him.
Vidal, this is completely on. That's completely on
He
Vidal.
must have
Yeah,
said
it is.
Vidal
That's
must-
completely on Vidal.
Vidal must have said, "You fucking idiot." That's what he said.
Easy.
Okay, Anto, we understand you said something bad. You don't have to repeat it on the microphone. Jesus.
I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Can I take it back, okay?
It's fine.
Man. That was stupid from Vidal though. He's one of the leaders on the team, the more experienced player. Then he's leaving his team.
Some people
1-0
said Vidal
down and
touched
one
the ref.
player down.
Touched
Touch?
I didn't see
it.
Vidal touch the
But he
referee.
charged him. The way he did it,
He went
charged
towards him, but I did not see him touch
in
the
a very-
referee.
I've seen a
menacing
lot
way.
worse for nothing,
In
Anto.
a very menacing way. You do not menace a referee.
If
you do not charge a ref.
if you're gonna give the yellow card for dissent, you have to understand the
Emotion.
the game that
Exactly.
we're playing right now.
You're ruining
So-
the game
Look at this,
too.
a penalty that they didn't call in Atalanta. Look at this.
That's not a pen. That's not a pen.
No, it's not a penalty. Yeah, it's too soft.
Max,
What they called it?
you shouldn't
No,
say
I
that.
He's a Liverpool fan.
Did they call it?
He's a
No,
Liverpool
no, they
fan.
didn't call it.
Mike, did you have any baseball bat over here?
We have a few.
All right, bring it
Antonio
over.
wants
I'll
to
give you
hit
your
the
selection.
Liverpool fans with the baseball
Yeah, I
bat.
want to be what him. Hey, what
Okay,
happened with
how
Ryan,
does-
by the way? Where is Ryan?
How does this change?
You see? You see?
This
Right
is
here.
the
wait,
first one?
watch.
Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
he
Look at
did
that. Look at that.
it. He pushed his chest into him and he
Oh!
said something.
He touched
come
him? I don't think he touched
on.
him. Yeah, I don't think he touched him.
No, I think he did.
Yo, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, with his chest, he touched him.
Are you sure?
Not much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
That's so stupid from Vidal.
Stupid.
Don't
What's wrong
hurt
with
yourself, man.
That was dumb from Vidal.
I hope
That
he
was
doesn't-
dumb.
I hope he doesn't hit the concrete with his shoes. It doesn't go to the hospital. That
And now
guy's
he's
crazy,
And
man.
now he's missing next match.
So
to
what do you
another-
do,
Come on.
guys? What do you do now?
I punish
You
him.
gotta play the game.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Do you make any changes?
Well, he already changed. He put Skriniar as
right.
he put I think a 4-man back. From what I've been watching.
What is he doing now, Pete? 4-3-3? 4-3-2?
I think I'd
Yeah.
take a Gallardini and put him.
As it stands, Inter are in last place in this group.
That's pretty bad.
If the current result holds, with 2 points.
No, he hasn't changed. It's still a 3 in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't changed anything.
3-4-2, I guess he's gonna do 3-4-2.
Okay, so wow.
But look how wide Skriniar is.
After a few minutes, I mean, everything has changed
See?
now.
Comes up all the way.
Oh my God.
It feels like everything has changed.
A terrible ball.
Conte has a lot to do in the second half. A lot.
Hey,
to
Vidal
do.
was Conte's guy too, so he's going to be
exactly.
criticized for it no matter
Absolutely.
what. They're going to say, why did you give him...
But there's only so much Conte could do. He can't, how to act on the field.
You see now, this guy here, Vidal, has given Conte an excuse to say, hey, I'm not on the field. I couldn't. It's not my fault. Look what Vidal did. So he's going to put, he's very good at shifting the blame from his lack of capacity of maneuver like a captain. This whole squad over here, a bunch of losers. No, he's going to shift the blame from himself into the Vidal. I said it's not my fault if Vidal went twice to the left and he's got a red card. That's it. That's what he's going to do. I'm telling you right now. Watch the. I mean, I hope that they
Post-match
tie the
interview.
game. Watch the lines over here. I mean, the lines. Watch the
post-match?
The post-match.
We'll see it after the match. Or depending on what happens.
Inter's got a.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Peter, do you keep getting a call?
Huh?
Or no? No.
You know,
Somebody in the chat said that they were calling
have
you.
a
I
lot
didn't
of
know if it
friends
was
that
your
they
friend.
I have a lot of friends that they are Inter fans. You know, one here. There is one over here. I like him a lot.
Keep calling Peter Marco. Who's that?
I love Peter.
Damn. Anto, can you give us a like it and subscribe it right now? I feel like this is your moment.
Guys, listen to this. Look what we have to do just to be with you guys on your living room commenting about this disgrace that is happening in front of our eyes. So we are sacrificing our life for all of you guys, the IFTV team. Okay, so you make sure that you press a like. Okay, like is with the finger, right? And subscribe. All right. We want 1,000 subscription today. All right, and we want Peter to smile too.
You're not going to get the second one.
There's only
Unless
so much
they
we
win.
can do, Antonio, right? We can't control everything.
Yeah.
But let's hope Inter can turn this around.
I also want to remind everybody, everybody's loving your little talk over there, by the way, Anto.
Thank you.
I want to remind everybody that we are on Patreon now, and there's a lot of exclusive content that's going on our Patreon. We've got an Antonio Rants video, which we were planning to film right after this, actually. That was the idea. And I mean, if Inter lose, there might be a ton of material for him to do that. I know also during the Juventus match, you were ranting on all of us about Pirlo. And obviously yesterday he won in the Champions League. And there's also a separate podcast with Ludovico, which is coming out. Ludovico also said that he's coming to film. I think that separate podcast with Ludovico is going to turn into like a Maradona tribute, because Ludo texted me today. We were supposed to film on Friday. He texted me today saying that he had a lot on his mind, that he wanted to talk about Napoli. So that will be going down. And then, of course, a weekly Serie A prediction video. Yesterday, we had an incredible idea, which everyone who subscribed to our Patreon yesterday, and we had so many yesterday. I mean, we really appreciate everybody who did that with great tier. I mean, we really, really appreciate it. We FaceTimed. We did a group FaceTime call, Michael and I, for about an hour, maybe even longer, with our Patreon members who signed up that day. We spoke about Conte. We spoke about the league. We gave them a tour of the entire studio. We went to the back room for the field. Michael and I competed on who could hit the target first. Anybody at this table want to guess who won?
The ball.
Mike.
Congratulations, Marco.
Oh, wow.
So
Mike, you see, I said you, Mike.
Well, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Look at this.
that's all content that's going down on our Patreon. I think we also added a 30-minute monthly call, Zoom call,
Yes.
with everybody who's part of our Patreon.
That's right.
I think on the Azzurri tier.
Yep.
So we really appreciate everybody who's been supporting us over there. Like it, subscribe
And that's
it,
linked in the description
And
to
Patreon.
the Patreon.
Hey, listen,
patreon.com/IFTV.
Atalanta's got
What were you saying, Anto?
No,
You're
what
about
I'm
to say
saying
something.
is that the business cards that I have from the IFTV, you have to remake new one. You have to
With the
have
new
the
stuff.
Patreon and all the
Okay.
stuff, because today I was in the Park Slope doing my job, and I left my phone on the table because I was having a slice of pizza, and there was a Dutch guy with his kid, Then he said to me, "Hey, you AC Milan." And my phone was ringing while I was getting inside to get a shot of espresso.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, Mr. AC Milan, your phone is ringing." I said, "Oh, great, thank you for telling me." I said, "No, well, I'm telling you because I don't want anybody to swipe at the phone and just walk away." I said, "Well, I was looking at it." Then I said, I asked him, I said, "You must be a Juventus fan." He said, "No, I'm a Dutch guy, but I like AC Milan a lot." I said, "Wow, you still like him now?" He says, "Yeah, I'm a sympathizer of AC Milan." I said, "Why?" He says to me,
Rijkaard.
"Well, Gullit, Rijkaard, Van Basten."
Van Basten.
And then I remind him Seedorf. "Oh, yeah, definitely Seedorf." So what I did, I gave him one of my IFTV cards because I have plenty of them on my card.
Yeah.
And now that I'm thinking about it, you need to upgrade that card.
Yeah, for the new stuff.
Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
When?
We'll do it right away. Jesus. Yesterday on our Zoom call, the video call that we did, there was Omar, who you often talk to
yeah.
from Palestine.
I like Omar.
And he was we recorded a funny video where people called you a loser.
Really?
Everybody on the call called you a loser.
All right, that's
except
good.
Omar.
I like that.
Omar is
I
the
live
only
for
one who
this.
said, "I do not agree. Antonio is not a loser." And he's a big AC Milan fan from Los Angeles. And he sent this video, which he asked me to show you. Look right here. Just to show you how big of an AC Milan fan he is. He had gear from everybody.
That's great. You know what? I like.
Look how much stuff
somebody
he's
calls
got.
me a loser. You know why?
Maldini.
I like that. We live for this because the more they call us loser, the more we get angry for the game, the more we win. Keep telling them.
You like
to
his
call me a
jerseys?
loser. Oh yeah.
This is Omar. Omar's the one who didn't call you a loser.
Okay, good.
He's the only one who didn't call you a
And
loser.
that's Omar is the only one invited on here on the podcast. Ooh, easy. I think Skriniar is flirting with a yellow card.
Flirting.
Oh, he's begging for one. Put it this way.
Oh, Skriniar plays with Slovakia as a center mid, believe it or not.
That's
Yeah,
what's up with
CDM.
Yeah.
Mamma mia, look Courtois, man.
Vidal is sent off, guys. For those that are just joining the game asking where Vidal is, he got 2 yellow cards. First one, there was a tackle that he was claiming for a penalty kick. It looks like the referee gave him 2 cards for dissent, 2 yellow cards for dissent.
Oh, man.
Hey, Modric, is Modric a teammate of Andanovic?
Modric, Handanovic.
Yes.
In the Croatia?
No, Croatia.
No, you're right. I'm
No,
sorry. I'm
he's
confusing. Yeah,
he's
Slovakia.
Slovenian.
Yeah, Slovenian.
Slovenia.
Omar said if next time you could be on the FaceTime call.
All right.
I think what we'll do is for our Patreon members, we'll get Antonio on that monthly call. If you guys want Antonio to be on it, whoever's on our Patreon, we'll
Got
get
that right,
that.
Omar. For you, I'll spend 2 hours on a FaceTime.
What about with the guys that called you a loser?
It's all right. I'll do it with them too.
What a good
So
guy.
nothing
you are,
changes.
Anto. Such a great guy.
Also, I know it's about to be halftime. It is halftime. You have a little something over there that you came with. Do you want to talk about it at halftime?
Which one? Yeah, I did already.
No. You did?
He did Vidal.
Yeah, he
No.
did Vidal.
Inter.
He did
No,
Vidal.
no,
Oh, you missed
The
it.
other thing? No.
No?
Okay.
You don't want to? Okay. We'll save it for another
I
time.
think it's time. What up?
Okay.
What is it that he brought?
I'm not going to... I don't want to ruin
By
it.
the
He
way,
said no.
courtesy of Gaetano, we got over here a nice dessert, guys. Gaetano, you're the best. I don't care
I
what they
am
say about
I
you.
am so disappointed on this Inter team and on Conte and the approach of the game
Max.
and the lineup that he put on
So Gaetano, what would
and,
you do in the second
and,
half
and the
now?
midfield.
You need a win. What do you do?
What were you gonna say?
It's I am so disappointed on this team. Wow.
Yeah. There's no
Yeah,
there's no
I-
words.
Yeah, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to, because now they got one guy less.
Down a goal.
So now the greatness of a coach is supposed to just come out. So Conte now is supposed to step up. He's going to leave his body. He's going to let his soul come out. Leave your body where it is. Let your soul come out and just make something happen. Do some magic on the team.
What?
You have 15 minutes right now. Go into the locker room. Just separate all the garbage and just talk to the player. Let's see if you can motivate them enough to at least tie this game.
I'll think about it. The changes to make before the.
Get
But
young.
I think that Sanchez needs to be in there. Probably
Eriksen?
Nainggolan probably needs to be in there. And at one point you got to throw Eriksson too. I mean, maybe he's got something left, that
Maybe
that he
he's going
can
to
do.
demonstrate them that they were wrong about him. Maybe
Well,
some sort of
But
revenge.
this Young and Hakimi on the left and right wide, it's not working out.
And Hakimi's been a disappointment, to be honest with you. Pete.
Yeah, he hasn't. That's what I was about to say. He's been kind of digressing a little bit, or maybe feeling pressure for some reason. I don't know why. But right now, it looks like Conte has changed the formation to a 4-4-1. And that changes. Like Lautaro starts playing more central.
Instead of a 3-5-1.
Yeah. So I think if you're gonna play that, you can take out one of your center backs. Probably take out Skriniar. You keep Hakimi as a right back. You add an extra midfielder into the mix, or a winger. You know, you have Perisic,
But Hakimi's got
Nainggolan.
speed over there, Pete. I would
Yeah.
keep him.
Or you could even keep him on the wing and you have a more advanced role. You know, but we have to add an extra someone that's gonna be able to create something in that midfield. Gagliardini's got to go for me.
Nainggolan can do it.
You can put someone in
Definitely
there.
has to go.
Ericsson, unfortunately, I don't think with a one man down, he's gonna be able to cover a lot of ground. He's not gonna cover a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
read the
ground.
bench, Peter, to see.
Really, really bad.
So we got Senzi, Eriksson, Nainggolan, Lautaro, and Perisic. I can come in. So those are actually
Sanchez.
Is that the
Yeah,
only one that you bring in?
Can I go online and look at it?
I think you got to put in. I would like to see Nainggolan. I think he'll give you a good thing. The only thing is I don't know how fit he is.
Okay.
Hasn't been playing much.
What would you keep?
Since he's not
what would you do
ready.
with the formation, how would you keep that?
I don't know what he's doing a 4-4-1 right now, and
4-4-1.
then it's got to be attacking, but it's got to be full out pressure. It's got to be, I think the first 15 minutes he's gonna make sure that he counterattacks, right?
Okay.
And maybe we can catch a break and a goal on a counterattack. But definitely, this is not a game you want to be down a man, down a goal, and you have to win this game.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. The other games that are happening. Let me see.
By the way, we're looking at live pictures from Napoli right now. I just got sent some of them.
I saw the video.
Dear God, yes, this is crazy.
A lot of flowers to the stadium.
Yeah,
right?
man. It's
Did
so
you see the
sad.
video?
There's a video? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, send me that video. Wow. Yeah,
Right now, Pete, it's live.
Yeah, it's live. These are live right now.
I'll send it to your personal, right?
Yeah, send that to me. Wow, it's sad. It's really sad to see. Out of Naples, everybody's paying tribute to Napoli. You were even saying to Napoli. I mean, Maradona is like
Wow, look at those.
everything. We already, for everybody that's just joining right now, the first maybe 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes was all about Maradona. If you want to hear what we had to say about him, everybody gave their feelings, their history with Maradona.
Napoli even changed the color of their. It's black.
We put a number 10 in our profile today too, to give respect to him. So yeah, and we also have Ludovico, who is Napolitano. He's from Napoli. He met Maradona, especially. He was at Maradona's first ever moment in the Stadio San Paolo, and I know Ludovico had messaged us earlier. He said he was very sad and that he had some things on his mind. And for all our Patreon members, we have an exclusive video once a week with Ludo. It's usually about. It was supposed this week we had planned it around European football. It was about Champions League and Europa League. But to be honest, I think that that's going to be changed. I don't think that he's going to talk even a second about. I don't think he cares about Champions League or Europa League at this point. I have a feeling it's all going to become about Maradona. So
What I think that regardless whether Inter wins or lose today, I think just the news that Maradona is gone, I think this will overshadow any other Champions League or Scudetto talk or anything like that. So this is should be about Maradona.
let's pause it. It might get us in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might get. If we play too much, it sounds like it could get us in trouble.
We're not showing it's a song.
Yeah, but it picks up music.
Yeah.
Think about it. It picks up
Copyright,
audio.
yeah.
So if a person has a song, they have a copyright on it. It's usually if you play like more than 15 seconds, so we'll be fine with that. But that's how it goes. I have a funny idea.
What is it? What is it?
So Liverpool-Atalanta, I haven't been watching. Wow, all right. Now they're showing images on screen of Naples. Look at this, guys. Look at the TV. Napoli right now for Maradona. Fans waiting outside the San Paulo. Candles. The king and murals of Maradona everywhere. Flowers being put out for him. I mean, honestly, you always get these stupid things that go around about a person that passes away. So I did not believe it. For the first 10 minutes, I was completely in doubt. I said, there's no way. It's kind of reminded me of Kobe. When Kobe was, I was like, there's no way that Kobe went. Was that 2020 too?
Yeah, beginning of it.
It was it 2020? We lost Kobe and Maradona. The two, arguably the two best in their sports. Wow. Arguably.
I think Michael Jordan to me is still.
Okay. Well, if we're talking about one of the best.
But Maradona in this particular case is the biggest.
You can argue with Pelé too, Billy.
No.
That's crazy. In basketball, and wow. I didn't even put those two together. That's sad. Did you see it? Yeah. Top. You see it's inside there. It's inside there. On top. Yeah. Underneath. So sad. Max, you said nothing in Liverpool-Atalanta? Nothing to comment on? I know Atalanta, they had a chance. Penalty. I think that if Conte, if he loses today, he might need a job. And if Conte somehow needs a job, there might be somebody that could offer him one. I wish that he would come over towards here, could do something.
Me. Make a cappuccino for yourself?
You want? Then Marco make espresso.
Nah, it's
for you
okay.
guys?
It's okay.
Well, I don't think there's drink espresso.
You don't like it?
So
Chat, what do you guys think? What's everybody's opinion on this? What happens if Inter lose this match? What happens to Inter and what happens to Conte? I haven't seen the comments. Would you sack Conte? Do you say if he wins the Scudetto, it's all okay? What do you do? Omar, so I was saying if Conte needs a job, there might be some people that could help provide him with a job. It's possible. It's possible that we could find him something.
What's Antonio doing? I think I got this idea.
What?
I figured out this idea.
What happened? Oh, Conte's already here. Wow, we got...
Looking for a job, guys.
Yes, we got a job for you, Mr. Conte.
What is it?
Oh, right here. Please sit down.
Counter, I can take the garbage out.
Would you be able to commentate on the sport that you used to coach?
I will comment that.
You'll commentate on
No
that.
problem.
Okay. Oh, Conte, you're an AC Milan fan.
Well, I want to hope that AC Milan might hire me.
Okay. Why don't you sit...
Cleaning up the locker rooms, I'll do that.
Watch your head. You want to sit down?
Where do you want me to sit down?
I would like you to sit down right here, yeah. Since you're looking for AC Milan.
Okay.
Wow. Conte at halftime. We've got the halftime talk from Mr. Conte. Conte, you still got a job so far. If not, don't worry. At the podcast, we pay good. So you can become a commentator for everybody over here. What are you telling your team? I mean, you're supposed to be talking to your team right now.
Well, what am I going to tell a bunch of losers? Can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been talking. Nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take the blame for this time here.
You're going to take the blame?
Yeah, I'll take the blame. I do
Really?
that all the time.
You do not do that. You're used to blaming other people.
Well, you know what I mean, right?
I know what you
I'll
mean.
take the blame and I'll take the cash too.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the question?
My question is Vidal. Vidal was the player that you brought in, that you begged for, that you wanted him so bad. And he could be the guy that he just got a red card for screaming at the referee, was in a weird position. He could be the guy that gets you knocked out of the Champions League. So is that a mistake from you to bring back Vidal?
Listen, this is what I live for. I live to make mistakes and make everybody else pay. Did you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I told in the beginning that Vidal, I need somebody with experience of being a jerk to just destroy the rest of my team.
Was the experience in getting red cards?
So I can get sacked and get paid while I'm doing nothing at home. That's what the bottom line is. I think my body language, okay, it's very, very conducive to what I wanted the dirigenza to do to me. Instead of me resign, I want them to fire me. So I can just be sitting home, watch TV, collect my paycheck, and call it a day. Okay?
Is that why you're not talking to your players and instead you're over here?
What am I going to tell them? What am I going to tell them?
You could tell them to, they got to do better, they got to fight.
Yeah, well,
Peter, Mr. Inter.
Yeah.
You got anything to say to your coach over here? If you got the chance to tell Conte something right now,
Come on,
what you do, what would you tell him?
Have the courage to put in the players that can make a difference.
So who do you want me to
Don't
put in?
worry about defending and keeping the score or the balance. You have to have the players that are good technically in the game.
Like what? What do you want me to do, Pete?
Well, first off, Gagliardini should have no business starting anywhere.
All right, I'll take him out. Next.
Thank you.
What else?
Well, obviously, that's pretty much it. I really listen. The 3-5-2, I understand that's his way of playing, and I'm not gonna go crazy because you play a 3-5-2. As long as the defense is, like I said, Bastoni, De Vrij.
I love that you addressed him
Pete,
as you, by the way. I
Pete,
appreciate that.
listen to me. I've been telling you all the time. I think I called you the other day from San Siro. It's my way or the highway. Okay? So there's nobody's gonna change what I do and what I say. So I'm gonna stick with a 3-5-2. Right now it's gonna be a 3-4-3. I'm sorry, 3-4-2. And that's it.
3-5-2.
Or three.
Oh yeah, 4 because
Right now.
Vidal
Yeah.
got injured.
All
Well,
right,
he's changed it to a 4-4-1 right now.
Yeah.
But listen, I think let's see what happens this second half. I need to see a reaction. I'm not saying we have to. There's no, there's very slim chances that you win this game.
Uh-huh.
But let's see the reaction. Let's see what you were able to do to motivate this team in halftime. We've seen this team come back.
So what you want?
Obviously, with
Give me
10
a good
minutes, a lot
advice.
harder.
I'm gonna go back on the locker room. What do you want me to tell those losers?
No, what I'm trying to say is every time we feel like our back is against the wall,
If anyone has a
he
question
makes
for Conte,
he makes subs
Uh-huh.
that change the game.
So you want
Right?
me to get
So instead of making the subs and trying to fix what is wrong,
right?
play that game from the beginning and send a message to the opposing team. Send a message to your team.
But now I'm gonna go back to the locker rooms. What do you want me to? What should the message be, Pete?
Well, the message is you're a
it's
soccer
do or
player.
die,
You
right?
gotta play this game as if it was your last game.
The last game. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go tell them. Go ahead. You have any other question? Because hurry up, I have to put the team on the field.
No, I'm just saying there's some people in the chat that are saying you're doing an extraordinary job and to just keep it up.
Keep it up. Okay. I'll see you in a few seconds. Let me just address those losers over
Very
here. I'll be
good.
right back.
And listen, if you don't win, it's fine. We got a job for you over here, all right? Thank you. Wow, we're blessed. I mean, who else gets Mr. Conte at halftime of their game? I don't think many channels.
Exclusive.
Where's Antonio, by the way?
Yeah, Antonio.
went to the
Anto.
bathroom.
Oh,
there he is.
There
About
we go.
we're in the bathroom
where
for so
you been?
long.
Did I miss anything?
Antonio Conte was here. Yeah, you would have smacked the shit out of
He
him.
had the same mask as you too. Now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
I think he's trying to get the AC Milan job because he was wearing a Milan mask. He even sat on your chair too.
They did?
Yeah, he sat on your chair.
My God, I should decontaminate it.
You know, there's actually some hair on your shirt right now. It's probably because you got too close.
All right.
Sit down. It's all good. He's gone now. He might be back. We offered him a job in case he doesn't win.
Look.
Oh my God, look at this.
Someone said he had the wig in his head.
Yes. Ericsson, what do we do with Ericsson? Does Ericsson need to go in or what?
I would think so. I have no clue at this point. He's been
Look at
playing
that.
normal
Not
when
this
he
game.
comes
Not
in.
this game.
Maradona's got
Why
on the
not?
shirts Mars.
Yeah, that was their sponsor.
Well, I can't get over these images of Naples right now.
Paterna Tierra de Dios. This is in Argentina now, right?
Yes.
Was that the house where it was
Oh my
born?
God.
What's the
My
song?
God.
Wow.
That's not good.
He put Perisic for Lautaro and he's putting
No.
D'Ambrosio in.
For who?
Probably for Skriniar.
No.
No, Bastoni. So he's putting in Vidal.
Mia.
Yeah, like I say, he's gonna play with a four-man back line, but he took out Lautaro for Perisic
Yeah, I don't know where Perisic.
because he's gonna
trying-
play a 4-4-1, like I
Yeah,
said.
that's what he's
gonna
doing
do.
with wings,
But we gotta
Pete.
freaking win.
He wants to put the cross in from the wings, Pete. He's gonna get Hakimi and Perisic crossing from the left and right.
Ma.
I don't know where Perisic comes into play here.
You know, D'Ambrosio is the one that is going to be at the right place at the right time. Even though he's a loser, he wound up getting the lucky goal all the time.
Hopefully, we could use one. Take out Gagliardini, please. He's got a yellow card too. You can't risk him over there in the middle. Take him out, please.
So it looks like he's going now with 4 in the back. De Vrij and Skriniar in the middle, and Young on one side. Probably D'Ambrosio on the other side. And he put he's got a Hakimi on the midfield. Let's see.
Not the mic.
Huh?
You're chewing in the mic. I was trying to move it. You're going closer to it.
What would you do? Any subs?
You made the subs already.
Peter was saying
I'm
you
s- I
wouldn't bring
meant,
Eriksson in. That's what Peter was saying.
Yeah, I
He said
missed
it's
that.
not the game for him.
I was looking at these freaking.
I don't know. I got to see what he do. Did he put Hakimi in the forward line? I don't know what he's doing.
4-4-1. And what he's doing is whoever's a king or Perisic,
They're gonna cross from the wings.
No, they're not even gonna go to wings. They're going more central, and he's playing Ashley Young and Hakimi.
So now Gagliardini and Barella are in front of the defense.
Actually,
So-
they're both of them over here.
He's got. You see when Hakimi's up, they're playing them up. So when they defend, when they defend, they're playing a 4-4-1. When they attack, he's sending Hakimi and Perisic up and playing like a 4-2-3. Come on.
Oh, by the way, Omar, your boy Omar, he said he doesn't like that you're a Knicks fan.
I'm not that crazy. I mean, that sweatshirt was given to me, but I'm not a die-hard Knicks fan. Actually, I was a Chicago Bull fan when Jordan was in the Chicago. Being the fact that I'm a resident of New York. Okay?
You were just wearing it because you got it.
It was given to me, so.
So you're a flipper.
No, I'm not a flipper.
You just
I'm
wear
not a
it
big
every
basketball fan, period.
Shawanto, if I gave you an Inter jersey because I gave it to you, would
No,
you wear it? But you just
no,
said someone
no,
gave you that, so you
no,
wore it because it was a gift.
No, Mike, do me a favor. Stick with your day job.
Being an Inter fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Or be a Milan closet fan.
Sportivo.
Look, Hakimi's been very disappointing. You know, we got Hakimi with all the expectation. This guy's going to score maybe 20 goals a game. Forget about it. This guy's another flop. He was probably a decent player before he came to Inter. Now all of a sudden, I don't know.
Who's that?
Hakimi.
I mean, he was doing very well at first.
Yeah, he was playing well the first couple of games, then he kind of
It's fading little by little.
he's losing confidence. I think
Mhm.
more so than anything else. You don't see him take on the player.
Maybe.
So this is the brilliancy of Conte. He's playing with one forward. He's losing the game. It's a must win. Otherwise, he's playing
that.
with one forward. So Lukaku has got 4 defenders. He needs to beat 4 defenders to do anything.
He's hoping that on a counter, Gaetano, something might.
Yeah, but you have Sanchez, who every time he comes in, he does something. You could have put him up front with Lukaku, or put him behind Lukaku. At least the guy is closer to the goal. The guy can have a chance to score a goal or give the pass to Lukaku to score a goal, because he has the ability of doing that. He can give that last pass too. And who do you put? Come on.
I think the intelligence of Zidane, if you want to put on the plate, the intelligence of Zidane with the intelligence of Conte. Conte is like a mosquito. Zidane is like, it's right there, up there. I said, Conte don't even know that he exists. Come on.
What a weird analogy.
A mosquito.
It's a mosquito.
He's a pest.
Mosquito.
Nothing. He can even, he goes by the lights and he gets stung by the light. He's an idiot. He runs to the light. He runs where he's not supposed to go. It's always on the wrong spot. This guy here, on the wrong side of the soccer smartness. Put it this way. Look at this. I think the second. It's about an amount of time. I hope I'm wrong.
Mike, you started the timer? Was there a timer?
No.
Oh boy.
I don't know why people were saying start the timer.
Ah.
Madon.
I mean, Gagliardini is like he's walking in the park.
I don't
You
know if
know?
he likes him so much.
He is going up and down, like, okay, let's
No,
take a
look at
walk.
that. They make the 3 defender being the playmakers. Gaetano, look, now Skriniar goes sideways. This guy is going to go back to Andanovic.
Yeah,
He's
give
gonna
it,
go back
give
to
it back,
Skriniar.
give it back to the goalie. Yeah.
Again to Skriniar.
You're
Okay.
winning.
Come this way to Young.
You're
Come
winning
to Young.
tonight. No, give it back.
Come
Give it
to
back.
Young.
Come on, give
There
it back.
you go. Now go back to Barella.
Come
Or
on.
go back again. Go
Can you,
back,
no, go back. Go
Ah.
back. That's it.
Go sideways again. There you go. Now.
You two as commentators for this
Yeah.
match would be
No,
hilarious.
no, no. Come on, give it
What
back.
is
Give it back.
this?
You're
Give it
winning.
back.
You're winning the game tonight.
Sideways this way.
Come on.
Sideways. Side. There you go.
That's it.
No, go back. Go back.
No. Ah, shoot. I'm disappointed. He made a forward pass. This guy. Look where Hakimi is.
Hakimi should be on the right hand side.
No, Hakimi is playing as a forward. As soon as they get the ball,
Mamma mia.
he's playing as a forward with Lukaku.
And Perisic also. What he's doing is making like a central. It's weird how he's attacking.
We got a donation from Chuchica, our boy. He said if Inter keep playing like this, they're not even going to make the top four.
Guy here.
I
Look at
mean-
this guy.
Yeah.
What is he doing now? Coaching? Oh,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
coaching, guys. By
Yeah,
the way,
keep-
Vidal is coaching.
Keep quiet.
Yeah. Now he must score. Inter
Set
must score.
pieces. Set pieces. This
So
is a chance that you
what
can
did
score.
D'Ambrosio.
Chuchica?
Chuchica said?
He said if Inter play like this, continue to play like this, they won't even make top four this year.
Okay, Chuchica, do you think they're going to make top four from the bottom?
Uh-oh.
Penalty.
Uh-oh. Inter won a penalty. Inter won a penalty. They're checking.
Come on, please.
They're checking. This could change the match.
Please.
This could change the match.
That's it.
Send them off.
God, there's nothing there.
The ball's not even there. I don't know how you're gonna call penalty.
Nothing there.
No, if the
doesn't
guy
need to
guy
be.
held them, it's a
Yeah,
penalty.
they
His
can-
arm was around
they
his
call- the
his
ball
neck.
doesn't
But
have
they
to
will
be there.
fold. Both
His arm was around his neck.
If you hold the shirt
Yeah, exactly.
inside the area, you're trying to
Yeah,
go.
they can give
Nah.
that.
It's a penalty, but I don't know. I have to see it.
Even if the ball's not
Yeah, that's not
anywhere
to be
near
in
him.
play.
I like how
Yeah, that's
Ashley
to be
Young is
next to
taking
it.
He
check
had
over.
that.
Ah, shit.
Check
he had his hand over his neck, but not maybe to be a
Come on,
penalty.
come on.
So they're trying to
The
do
people are
with a
saying they want to see
penalty.
Antonio and Gaetano as the next ESPN commentators for Serie A.
We'll put
based
them
off
to
your-
shame. We'll put them to
Based off your
shame.
analysis.
That's for sure.
We'll put them to shame.
You guys are leaving us? You guys gonna leave us?
Some of this ESPN commentators. Oh my God! It's like they're reading from a book.
Yeah.
Not Matteo Bonetti.
No, not Matteo.
Except for
Matteo.
Matteo Bonetti.
No,
we love
Matteo
it.
is good.
You know, we like ESPN.
Matteo, can you get two jobs for these guys as commentators? You're back and forth between that one. Go back.
Come on.
I.
my God.
Mamma mia.
Our technical level just went down.
Tell Mike to say something. Mike LaBelle.
Mamma mia.
Tell Mike LaBelle to say something.
What's he gonna say?
I don't know. Tell him.
Come on, turn and shoot. Aye.
Shoot now. Shoot. Boom. Boom.
Oh, pass it.
Cross. No,
I
not
thought Lukaku
Gagliardini.
was gonna get that.
Not
Gagliardini.
Gagliardini.
Hakimi.
Took the shot.
Gagliardini.
A lot of people are agreeing with your ESPN analysis.
Listen, again, you guys do not understand that over here,
They make you fall asleep sometimes.
nobody's getting paid. We are in a budget. We're not leading from the teleprompter, and we're not into the pocket
Mark,
of any
nice
team
sauce.
or anybody. So we just pure soccer fan and experts like
Goodbye.
this guy over here. We do analytics. We do psychological analysis over here. We
Psychological.
do mental, psychiatric. We do everything.
That's what you need, Anto.
Everything.
What's your
All
mental?
you have to do just like it
Psychiatric.
and subscribe it. That's it.
And sub to the
Whatever.
And it's free, right?
Yeah.
Except for the Patreon.
Yeah.
And what's the Patreon? You have to pay for
It's
the
a,
Patreon.
it's a new
Patreon.
platform.
Okay, what about the merchandising? Do we have the merchandising running at the bottom?
Oh, thank you for the reminder. We have a Black Friday sale going live tomorrow.
Okay.
By the way.
How much Black Friday? It's a sale? How much
There's,
is all?
there's going to also be new items
Uh-huh.
that will be available. A lot of the old like jerseys the shirts that you're wearing,
Yeah.
the box logo,
Yeah.
we'll get you a couple new ones, some new colors, and some of our classics are coming back
And ball. Come on.
for Black Friday. So get ready for that. We'll make the announcement later today on social media, but it will be tomorrow. I wanted to know, what's your mental assessment of Conte then, since you say we do mental assessment?
Well,
By the way, you've got Conte's hair all over you.
damn, man.
It's all over you.
Well, listen,
Damn, man.
we are mind readers over here too.
What?
Me.
But the body, listen,
What are you talking about?
the body language speaks volume about what's going on into the brain of those players.
There we go.
So tell us about the body language then that we're seeing
look
right
at
now.
this. Look at this. Conte is look what he's doing. He's going walking up and down, up and down. He's not yelling and screaming anymore.
Gol.
Wow, he just
Dai
got
Gagliardini, mannaggia!
Che mannaggia. I don't know, guys.
Actually, now
Inter's playing a little better.
Inter is playing a little bit
Well,
better.
they kind of have to. Yeah, they are attacking more.
some
With,
urgency.
Oh, Derun got hurt.
I hope
I think he's all right.
at one point he's going to decide to put Sanchez in.
He's gonna have to.
Sumika? I don't think so.
Come on, Lukaku. You're the only one,
Come
Lukaku.
on,
You're the only
dude.
one I believe that can score.
Yeah, but
Sanchez in yet?
You know, he cannot
Foul.
he
Yeah,
cannot
you
do 1 against 4. You know, he gets the ball. He's got 4 defenders around. He needs support, and you know, Hakimi cannot be the guy next to him.
Holy crap.
Yes,
Butcher.
D'Ambrosio. I have no idea what D'Ambrosio is in this game.
A football player.
I mean, he just made a stupid foul.
Yeah, I don't know.
Building up, I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he could have put Hakimi.
Sanchez.
He put Hakimi instead of D'Ambrosio there, so Hakimi can play the right fullback position and he can go up and make a nice cross.
When is
You
Sanchez
don't,
going to come
you
in?
don't need D'Ambrosio and Hakimi.
Oh, no.
They are with 4 defenders,
Corner.
and then you
When
could have
does
put.
Sanchez come?
Then you can put Sanchez. You could have put Sanchez up there.
Listen,
Wow.
let me just ask you guys, because you guys are following closer than me, because I have other things to do. Was Nainggolan, supposed to be playing in Cagliari again? For some reasons, Inter reclaimed him, and they said no, the price is not right for what you guys want to give us for Nainggolan, and we're going to keep him for Inter. But he just got to play no more than 10-15 minutes since the beginning of the Campionato. What's the point?
They didn't want to give him for free. They wanted to make a stance that you're not going to just get him for
my
free or for
God.
cheap.
Yeah, that was right.
I thought he'd be playing more too. Anto, I kind of I get what you're
definitely-
saying with that.
Nainggolan, it's one
thought
of
he'd
the
be
top
playing more.
midfielder in all Europe. I don't understand. why
Maybe
they-
used to, maybe not anymore. But
Who said so, Mike?
I
Conte?
mean, I liked him too. A few
Goal.
years ago, he was top of the
Yeah!
Atalanta.
Yes! Grande Ilicic! Beautiful!
There you go.
Eat that, Max!
Yo, see.
Take that,
go.
Max, take that, take it.
We got a Liverpool fan in the
That's
studio.
really
right
a shock.
now. Let's go. Let's go.
That's
After
really
five,
a
no?
shocker.
Go.
Liverpool,
Let's
number
go,
one,
Liverpool.
number 1 team in
What happened,
England. They're
Liverpool?
number 1, right?
What happened,
Then
Liverpool? Let's
First
go.
place, second place.
Oh, you're in
Off.
second? You're in second?
No,
He's
he's
on,
good.
he's
He's
on.
good.
I thought they were.
Nice, he's good.
I thought they
Beautiful.
were
Real Madrid. Real Madrid scored 2-0. I was like, why are you guys saying beautiful?
He just
I didn't
Watch
say
the
beautiful. I
top.
was looking at
I
top.
wasn't even looking at the
You know,
bottom.
when this
Yeah,
guy
Real Madrid.
Rodrigo went in,
Last game
you know,
too, yeah.
This is
when
much
this guy
happened.
Rodrigo went in, something inside of me said, "Oh my God," because this guy he scores a lot of goals.
Is it all sides,
Don't
though? They
tell
were
me.
claiming for us. No, he's on.
No, he's on.
He's perfectly on.
Don't tell me on a cross, man.
Yeah, nobody's marking him. Nobody's marking
Oh,
him.
you
Nobody's
gotta be
marking
kidding
him.
me.
2-0.
So he put.
Where is D'Ambrosio?
Oh.
That was Hakimi. That was
So-
Hakimi.
But
So-
no, aspetta. Where's
So
D'Ambrosio
he
in that
put
position?
D'Ambrosio as a right fullback. This idiot here now is playing with 4 defenders, okay? Which
So they
4
never
defenders,
got the ball handler at all.
and there's nobody on the right side where D'Ambrosio is supposed to be. There's nobody there,
That's
and he's playing now
horrible.
with 4 defenders. I mean, Conte. I think if you want, you can resign after this game.
I agree with you, Gaetano. I
Wow,
really
you
agree
got
with you.
one.
He's gonna resign.
I really
Resign.
agree with
No,
you.
No, he's not going to resign, but he should.
No one with
He
a normal
should,
head
right?
will resign.
He should resign.
Clean up the locker room,
And give up
Conte.
all that money. You
Tell
guys
us.
gotta go to the doctor.
You know, I want to see.
I didn't say Mike is going to resign.
Yeah, I know. I understand. But
I
Mike,
said-
let them talk about it. Let them talk.
He should resign.
Yeah, you can tell him Mike is hurt, man. He's a real son of a gun. Mike, Mike, it seems to me. Mike, what the hell is going on, Mike?
What?
I thought that you were an AC Milan fan.
Hey, it could be
Serie A
that.
fan.
It could be even Inter. Who knows?
I'm a Serie
It
A.
doesn't have to
going.
be Conte that says he resigns. It could be Inter
Antonio
say,
was
you know
about to
what,
go on
I'm done with you.
This Serie is got Hakimi playing as a forward. Can you believe this? Hakimi, look where Hakimi is.
Yeah.
Hakimi is forward than Lukaku right now. He's in front of Lukaku. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind?
You know what you need, Anto? We should make you a custom thing that says, sorry, I'm on the podcast for when people call.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I can do it now, please.
Or just have a silent thing on his wall.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying so he can reply to
Do it,
people.
please.
Custom.
You know how to do the custom call?
Yeah, when they call you, you do it.
Yeah.
Can I set it right now?
I'm not sure.
Yes, you can. Come on, Max. You're the expert.
Max.
No, I know when someone calls you, you can do it. I don't know.
I say sorry, can talk right now, but I say sorry, I'm on podcast.
Let me see.
Yeah, check if you see
How
the
the hell
setting.
are Inter gonna turn
We
this
do have a
around?
donation from Max S. He said it as Atalanta scored. He's like,
Yeah, who's
hold
that?
on, hold on.
Let me see.
let's do a message.
Cirincione.
Hold on, let's do a message. You ready?
Yeah.
Custom.
There we go. Now you can do it.
No, you can't set it. It
Yeah,
won't.
you can't, that's what I'm saying. You can't set it.
There has
Yes,
to be
you
a way to
can
set
set
it.
it.
That's what I'm
From
trying to
beforehand, you can probably do it. Yeah, go in settings or something.
Nicola, by the way, if you're following us right now, I know that you call me, but I cannot really, as a way of courtesy for the podcast, I'm going to call you in a little while, okay? So, by the way, Nicola is one of our best friends over here, the friends of the podcast, and he's going to be in charge of the Campobasso youth development team.
Got it. I got it.
Okay?
I got it.
So, Nicola, I know you're an Inter fan too, but I'm sorry. You're going to have to just,
So now, anytime somebody calls you, you can respond with, sorry, I'm on the
there
podcast.
you go. Now we talk.
You see, somebody's got to think around here.
Right. Somebody with a brain here.
Thank
Not
you
to
very
say that
much.
you much brain anyway.
Let's read the donation from Max. He said, guys, I'm a new subscriber. You should talk a little bit about Bergamo and Atalanta. It's unfair you forgot about them. Greetings from DK. To be honest, we were just very... They just scored 2-0. Yo, Max!
Yeah.
Max! What happened, Max? Atalanta! Let's go!
Nothing.
Let's go,
Holy
Atalanta.
cow.
Not only they scored in Liverpool, guys.
Yes,
Holy
baby.
cow.
There's only a few teams that have beaten Liverpool and Anfield, Italian teams.
Guys, I want to read a donation from Nicola Cirincione. He said, this
Donation.
is the last 30 minutes for Antonio Conte, coach of Inter Milan.
Oh.
All right, that's what I said, Nicola. I said
Wow,
he
you
should.
lied.
Nicola's
He
a
should
former Inter
resign.
player.
Nicola, we all agree with you. Gaetano, you
He,
agree,
he
right?
should resign, of
Marco,
course.
do you
Eh,
agree?
Can you
Now-
explain who he is?
Peter, do you agree?
Now-
Mike, do you agree?
I didn't hear what you
Everybody,
said.
Max, do you agree?
So now,
Right.
now he puts Sanchez for Hakimi. Now he puts Sanchez for
bravo.
Hakimi into 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nicola, can I text him back?
Come
And then
on.
Nicola, we all agree with you.
Want me to write it?
Nicola,
Want me to write it
yeah,
quick?
go ahead.
Can you say who Nicola is?
Nicola
Say who
Cirincione.
he played for.
Oh, he played for Inter.
That's
He
Played for
played
Inter. He's earning. He's earning now.
Primavera, right?
Yeah.
just so you know who we're getting, who we're saying that should be. Wow.
So let's
wow.
talk a little bit about this Atalanta. You know why we didn't talk about Atalanta? You needed a prayer for Atalanta to do, and Liverpool to do a play game. So yeah, you're right. We should dedicate. Actually, can you turn off the Inter game and just let's just watch the Atalanta Liverpool
I'm
game?
stressing too much over here.
Yeah, it's too much stress. and
It's a torture.
and we watch Gasparini over there.
Me,
Man, this is to me this is like a miracle
It's
that
painful.
Atalanta can go
it's painful to watch.
In,
Look at this guy's gonna get a yellow.
in England and win 2-0. So Max, what did you say? They're in first place, right?
Second place.
Who's first place?
Tottenham
Tottenham is
is
first
first
place.
place.
But do they have
Points.
but do they have one game less?
No. It's the same.
Same. Okay.
They have more goals.
All right.
So the table as it stands for Atalanta is Liverpool's in first place with 9 points. Ajax is in second place with 7. Atalanta's tied with 7 points too, but they are below.
Okay,
and then
but
Midtjylland.
who Ajax is playing is winning right
Yeah,
now.
they're winning 3-0 against Midtjylland.
Okay.
So Atalanta needs the result against. Wow, this is really good though.
Maybe Atalanta can score a couple more.
Does Liverpool have to play Ajax?
Yeah. They gotta play
They have
them.
to
Do they have to
again.
play again?
Yes.
Yeah. They do.
So that's good. If they have to play them
Right.
again,
Yeah, we're playing them December 1st.
okay. So that's it. That could be the deciding factor.
Ryan is writing in the group message. He's a big Liverpool hater. He said, "Vamos Atalanta."
Wow.
Wrong language.
Hey, Ryan.
Tell him-
Ryan, your
Right-
friend, the guy that kicks your ass all the time on the PlayStation is here, man.
right back to him.
PlayStation.
Andiamo.
Ryan, say something.
We're missing half the team, so it's okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey,
the
Ryan.
excuses come.
Ryan, listen.
Max said
Max
Liverpool's
just
missing half
said.
their team.
Yeah, go ahead, Marco. What did he say?
Liverpool's missing half their team.
All right.
All right. Come on. Inter could
Okay.
do it. They just need a couple goals.
So Inter,
Mike.
what the hell?
30
Mike is the most
25
optimistic
minute-
person I ever met in my life.
25 minutes.
Yeah, but we're down a man. We're playing like
Okay.
crap.
That should be even more motivation.
Yeah.
He's not saying it's not motivation. He's saying it's not realistic.
First thing you have to do is get your first goal.
Then you can talk
course.
about getting,
Then you can talk.
and then you can talk about getting a third.
First thing first, right, Pete?
That's right.
Wow, what a disappointing.
Disappointing.
Amazing
Wow.
from Atalanta, really.
But
good.
even I mean, Peter, I believe the day before on the podcast, you were saying that you at least wanted to see this Inter. You know, if you lose, it's okay, but go out fighting and trying and really creating chances. And then if the game doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
To this point, are you satisfied with what you've seen?
Obviously not. I mean, going down 10 men is a handicap by all means, but at the same time, you have to have a certain reaction. And I don't think Inter still hasn't shown this reaction.
Nothing. They're not moving. They're walking.
And besides that,
They're not even pressing.
that, very questionable moves by Conte for me. I was very surprised. You have to win this game, and you're taking out the defender to put two right backs, Hakimi and Ambrosio. No, and you take out Lautaro, who
You're right.
you're limited in your attacking options. You take out Lautaro. There's something not making sense there. So this game got out of control.
Listen, can you? Yeah, Pete.
But still, you have to make better substitutions. I think better movement, change.
So to pick up on what
Gagliardini is still out there. Can we believe it? Gagliardini is still out there.
I also just wanted to say Atalanta's playing amazing for coming off a 0-0 draw against Spezia too, from waking up from a bad result in Serie A to possibly and hopefully holding on to this for 3 points and keeping their hopes alive for Champions League. And they're just going to be added to the list of, I believe, only the 5th Italian team to win in Liverpool. So, yeah, I know. If they can
No.
hold on to it, I said.
Listen,
So it's good stuff from them.
good job, Mike. I think I agree with you 100%. Can I have a follow-up on
Well, it's just
Gaetano's
a fact.
comment before?
Yeah, of
Gaetano
course.
said that Conte should resign or should clean up the locker room. Can
Yep.
we just go online over here with all our followers and say how many people they agree with Gaetano? I am number one.
Okay.
I am on board with that. So just the question will be, should Conte be sacked or fired or resigned? It's either or. So whether he's sacked, whether he's resigned, or whether he's fired, for us it's all, or you can say all of the above.
Would you like me to make a poll?
Should
Zapata.
Should
Conte
Yeah, what is
resign
your
after
poll?
the game?
Duvan Zapata is coming in for Ilicic,
Because
guys.
We'll make a-
he's not going to get sacked, and he's not going to get fired. He's not going to get because he's making too much money.
So I am making the poll right now.
So Gaetano, you will go for resigning, right?
Resign.
I don't
Guys,
think
vote.
resign.
I don't think that's a good enough excuse that he's making too much money, because I think at this point, if he says something, especially in the post game, and they have a discussion, I think at this point, if Zhang is fed up like a lot of the Inter fans, it's better that he goes.
Yeah, but they're not going to fire him.
You don't think so?
Well, guess what? Marotta is so famous about saying we don't keep any player that's beyond their will, no matter what. Does he say the same thing?
I don't know.
If I said last week, I went on and I said that I think that Conte doesn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, honestly, I've never seen a Conte like this.
Okay, so resign.
Maybe he will.
Yeah.
The
No,
man is
if he
too
does,
big. The man is too big.
if he
Gaetano.
does not want to be there,
Wow, it's-
just resign.
It's split 13-13 right now, and yes and no so far. We just posted the poll.
Oh, buddy.
Actually, when you make the poll, I said just say when you reply to this questionnaire, tell them whether you are an Inter fan or you're not.
Well, the non-Inter fans are saying that he should sign an extension.
Oh, wow.
I'm saying that right now.
Listen, for me, I pray the Lord that Conte stays another 10 years on Inter because the more he
That's
stays,
a lot
the
of
better
money.
it is for us.
That's a lot.
Is another goal.
Boom!
Oh,
Whoa.
how much money is that? He
it's
makes
better for us.
what's he make 12?
You know, because the more
120
Conte
million.
stays at the helm of Inter, the better it is for
Yeah,
AC Milan.
this guy Hazard has never done anything. All of a sudden he wake up today. Inter make him wake up. Penalty shots, shots from outside the
I think
area.
Aldanovic is going to go and score. Look at that. This guy's coming out of the box.
65% so far have said that yes, Conte should resign.
Yes.
Good.
65%.
Thank you, guys. We are with you guys. You're smart.
They
See,
say-
that's the problem. This is the problem. All the IFTV fans, they're not stupid people. They are extremely educated. They are, I think, the level, their IQ, it's one of the highest IQ in all the sports. That's why we have so many followers. Because, you know, you don't get to watch IFTV and listen to all of those comments if you're not smart. Okay? First of all, am I right or wrong? Marco?
Go,
You're
go, go,
100%
go, go, go.
right.
Right. So,
Kurisha says Inter should get Sarri.
Inter should get Sarri? Yes, please. Or get both of them, Sarri and Conte at the same time.
Sarri is available. Peter, what would be your thoughts if they got rid of Conte today and got Sarri tomorrow morning?
No, Sarri's not gonna work.
Hey, by the way,
Sarri-
Iachini's open.
Who's open?
Iachini.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
No, they're not gonna take Sarri because Sarri, for me, it's gonna be too much of an experiment, and it's gonna take another year to develop Sarri ball. I think the clearest option is Allegri. Allegri has already taken over Conte's team.
True.
He knows already the differences in the formation and
Sure.
stuff like that.
That's
I
a
completely
good.
forgot
a good
about
point.
it. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
a good
Pete.
Good
point.
point, Pete.
Unless, finish your thoughts. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, and I think he'll change that defense into a 4-man back, add an extra midfielder into that midfield, and
Oh my
and I think he would
God.
perform well,
Mamma mia.
and he
Alright.
and he gets results, which is most important.
I thought I was going to say
Oh,
something for
listen.
that back pass.
Yeah, on a serious note, do you think that Sarri could take the notes on the bench for Conte, and they can work on
maybe
side
they
to
can-
side? Can
they
they
can
do
cover
that?
As long as he gets
themselves.
his pack of Marlboros,
Oh,
he'll
boy.
do anything, right?
I was also thinking Pochettino.
Ah, fuck it.
No.
Yeah, gonna go. Yeah.
No, that's a very good. I forgot
Yeah, I
about,
forgot about it.
Allegri. He could change the
Or
team.
just wait for Gianpaolo. Give him a couple more weeks.
No, Iachini's available.
Ooh.
Shoot it.
Mamma
Hey,
mia.
why are you waiting so
Have they took a shot on
long?
target or not? Trying to
Why don't you shoot right away? What are you waiting for? You're waiting until the defender gets in front of you and then shoot.
Hey, guys, we have 18 more minutes. Come on, Inter. We can still do it.
Guys, I want to remind everybody that's watching right now live, please make sure you like this video if you enjoy and subscribe if you are not already. There's too many
somebody
people
got hurt.
watching.
Somebody got hurt.
There's too many people watching our content that are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Oh, Barella. The only guy that I feel sorry about Inter is the one of the best players is Barella, because look at that. He gives everything that he has. You know, the kid is just too much. Too much. And his level of intensity is not matched by other players on Inter, and not even by the coaching. And, you know, that's it. It's just that guy should have signed for AC Milan. AC Milan was on his track, but he didn't want to come. I guess he grew up as an Inter fan, unfortunately. So he went up.
15 minutes left on both games. About just a
Mojica
little,
coming in
maybe a
for
little bit
Gosens.
more.
Oh, use
You're
your message.
popular,
Use your
let's
message.
go.
First one. There we go.
You sure
Sorry,
you,
I'm on the podcast.
you
You're gonna
sure
say,
you
what is
wanted
that?
to send that message?
So what?
Oh, God.
She's gonna call you again.
So what?
Tell her, send a message on the podcast.
Yeah, tell her to subscribe, like, and subscribe. This is, by the way, my wife. Listen to me. Go online, press like, and subscribe. Okay? That's all. This is one of the most enjoyable game.
15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes, maximum 20 minutes.
I'm
It's
talking
over.
about Atalanta. Now.
I would love to know what Vidal said, because if it's just a chest bump that got him to get the second yellow,
Well, did he make
that's,
contact?
He probably
even
told
if there's a little
He
contact,
probably
you
told
gave
the ref.
already one yellow to
Pete,
dissent. What,
That's-
you're gonna
he
give
must
another
have
one
said something
to ruin the
crazy.
game?
He must have
Pete, he
said
probably told
something
the ref,
crazy.
you are an idiot. That's what it, that's
Okay,
what happened.
the fifth time he said
You
this.
could add to the mental assessment. We could also read lips over here.
We
no?
can.
Exactly.
What
We
do you
can
say,
read
yeah?
minds. We can read minds.
Just
lips.
Antonio, not us. Just Anto.
So what did he say? What did Vidal say exactly?
He said you're an idiot to the ref.
What
And
did
that's
his
it.
In
mindset?
Spanish, right?
But his mindset's something much worse. But
Maybe the referee could read minds, and that's why he
hey,
gave him a yellow.
can you get two three game disqualified for?
No. But what are they going to get disqualified for? Europa League?
Yeah,
So who cares?
He said, yeah.
I like that.
Vidal said like and subscribe.
Vidal said like and subscribe.
Yeah, and you sent them off.
Mohammed Altamena said IFTV is the best thing to happen to soccer. Watching the games with commentators isn't the same anymore.
There you go. There you go. What did I say it? He's a smart guy. Only smart
Absolutely.
people. Only smart people.
It's because I don't read all the comments.
That's because listen, if you're a Serie A fan, you're a sophisticated
That's true.
Yes.
soccer fan.
Certissimo.
Not sophisticated.
And
Highly sophisticated.
That's why. Ask Max. Do you watch Serie A?
He's a peasant. He's a peasant. This is a peasant.
No.
How do you say peasant in Italian?
How do you say peasant in
How would you say
Italian?
peasant?
Pezzente.
Pezzente.
Perfect.
No, pezzente is worse.
No, you say peasant, right?
Yeah.
Peasant.
Pezzente.
No,
Pezzente.
maybe.
Yeah.
Is
It sounds
Yeah.
just like
Pezzente
it.
is
No.
worse.
Just like it, no?
C'è un pezzente. That's
Yeah.
worse.
Camposino in Spanish.
Pezzente
In
is in
Spanish.
Italiano.
Campesino.
Pezzente is in
That's
Italian.
probably what Vidal said.
Yeah.
It's probably Antonio or something.
Lusa.
Look, Papus Gomez. He's going through like butter on
my
that
God.
defense.
Pezzente.
That's so funny.
Listen, we can speak Spanish, Italian,
Greek.
French, Greek,
Russian.
Kazakhstan, Russian, whatever.
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan.
Borat. We got Borat in the studio.
Guys, we got it all. Okay, so you can make any comment in Spanish. We reply in Spanish. Okay.
And Sicilian, right,
Look
Gaetano?
Gagliardini. Gagliardini is flirting with a second.
And a
yellow,
few
not
dialects, yes.
And a few dialects.
Okay.
Southern dialects.
And dialect too. Yeah. Oh boy, here comes number three.
Oh. Finner booty. 15 minutes.
Some are saying contadino.
Yeah, I said campesino.
Yeah, they say contadino in Italian.
Campesino in Spanish is contadino.
They're saying that's peasant.
Right.
Not
I
true,
agree.
that's-
Very good. It's very smart.
Let's not translate.
Yeah.
Let's not translate that way.
Contadino is like somebody that works on a farmer.
A peasant. Oh no.
No, peasant's something else.
Yeah, what is a peasant?
A
It's
peasant.
Campagnolo. Campagnolo.
A campagnolo is the same as
A
contadino.
peasant is like a low-class citizen, isn't it?
Contadino.
Wait, finalmente Gagliardini's out. Thank God.
A peasant.
My
What a
first
name.
joy.
Oh my God, Stefano
Yeah,
Sensi.
it only took 77 minutes. Wonderful.
Sense is good for 10 minutes, and the next game, we don't know if he's going to play.
We got a Spanish comment now because you said that. Saludos de Puerto Rico. Mi padre es de Sicilia.
Oh,
All right.
Grande.
Hey.
Grande, come te llama? What's his name?
Teach us
Me
Spanish.
llamo Drew.
Yeah.
Drew.
Drew.
Muy bien, Drew.
Drew.
Muy encantado de haberte con nosotros aquí a la FTV.
Uepa! Ta-na-na-na,
How the
ta-na-na.
hell are you like that?
Anto, you're a genius.
Yeah.
They said, you got any Danish or Swedish in you?
Danish and Swedish, we can do anything.
Say
we can just
IKEA.
learn right there on the spot.
IKEA.
Arabic. We got some Arabic too.
Non fu pa-
No answer. No comment.
Y Diablo Antonio es el crack.
El crack.
Crack.
The best.
It means
Crack.
like,
it means like a
like
crack,
player.
a great
top,
player, an
yeah,
incredible
like top,
player.
Yeah. It means like it's a
right.
compliment.
Saludos desde Honduras.
Hola, Honduras.
Hola,
Is it
hola.
Tegucigalpa? Am I close?
Sounds Portuguese.
No, it's the capital of Honduras.
Oh, it sounds like you're speaking Portuguese.
Maybe you can reply
I don't
Got a
know.
lot of replies right now, so I'm.
in Spanish.
Yeah, I'm
So say it.
I'm,
Go
no,
ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
saying there's just a lot, so I
No,
keep missing them.
hablamos
That's why.
en español también.
Anto is the Einstein of languages.
Aquí a la FTV. Estamos aquí a la IFTV.
What was the word that you
He
said?
said clean up on aisle 3.
Estamos aquí a la FTV, la cadena del soccer mundial. Capish?
He messed up the easiest word. He said,
This is better than the morning in Spanish.
La cadena de Serie A, amigos. Estamos aquí a la FTV.
empanadas.
Vamos.
Burrito.
Si se puede.
He
Sí,
said
se
clean
puede.
up on aisle 3.
What was the place that you said?
Tegucigalpa.
Yeah, he
Tegucigalpa.
said, "Sí, soy de Tegucigalpa."
What is that? What does this mean?
It's the capital of.
Sì, bienvenidos aquí a la FTV.
Capital of what?
Capital of Honduras.
Honduras.
Nice.
Mike, what do you?
I don't know. We're saying a
Mike,
hundred
did you
different
study?
languages
Mike,
over
do
here.
they have geography's books?
We invented geography.
No,
Do
but-
you remember one
Geography.
time we went to all these cities
Oh
and
my
we're doing
God.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
Yeah. We were just speaking so many languages. I had no clue where we're at.
Yeah, what's happened to Erickson?
Nah, Eric's,
Oh, he's
Eric's
coming
not
in.
the
Don't
game
worry,
for
he's
the
coming in the last 1 minute.
Saludos desde Colombia.
Oh,
Hey,
vamos.
Bogota.
Bogota.
Guys, we're gonna see this video uploaded in some like
Grande
Spanish
Colombia.
talk show, and they're
Grande,
gonna be
grande.
laughing at us.
Oh my God, everybody's dying.
So our friend from West Palm Beach, Julio, says this is not IFTV, it's the comedy show.
Victor said we need some Russian.
Oh, yeah?
What's something safe we could say?
Cocktaila.
Давай.
Хорошо?
Vodka.
Хорошо, Victor.
Everyone's
Хорошо.
Vodka.
Хорошо.
Oh, this is crazy.
Nostrovia.
No, спасибо, Victor. Спасибо.
10 minutes for 2
Spasiba.
goals. Could Inter do it?
Yes, Julio, this team disappointed. We were all so excited about this game.
Look Carvajal, what he did.
I even went back, Julio, to 1963-64 when Inter beat Real Madrid in the final of the Champions, right? Coppa dei Campioni.
Yo, they keep passing it back.
But I couldn't bring anything up because
22 years ago to this day.
Yeah, this team.
Also, there was Inter beat Real Madrid
Yeah.
Baggio 2 late goals.
with Roberto Baggio.
19.
But it doesn't
Diego
look like it's
said,
happening.
"Viva IFTV, cabrones."
Get a nice cross. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Goal!
Man, yeah.
I thought he had a tap in.
Who was that?
And
Who took the shot?
Lukaku.
Who took the shot?
There's no cross,
Perisic.
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 Someone said, "Did he just say vodka?"
How you
Je
doing?
t'aime l'IFTV.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Comment ça va? What's his name?
Ça va, Ibrahim?
Ça va, Ibrahim. Oh, ça va bien, Ibrahim.
Someone
Ça
says,
va
where's the
bien.
Ça va
gabagool?
bien? Comme c'est comme ça?
See, we know some French. That was French. I thought you said, did I say speak French? That was French that you were speaking.
Je parle français.
Okay, let me see if we have anybody. Sac passé. Let's see if anybody understands that.
Sac passé?
Sac passé.
Where's the
What is that,
gabagool?
French? Where-
What does that mean?
Well, let's see if anybody responds.
Say it again.
Let's see if anyone
Sac passé.
Saludos de México.
No.
Amos el fútbol italiano y el Chucky Lozano.
Eso es.
Bueno. Bienvenido aquí a la FTV, la cadena de la Serie A italiana.
Asian? Was it
Yes,
You got
Asian, you go.
Kevin got
Creole.
it. Kevin got it.
Very
Oh,
good.
Yeah, Darwin's got it. Creole.
Creole.
Christian got it. Creole.
Yes, Creole.
Gaetano, someone said, what's Gaetano's favorite book that you've read?
Cristo said Gaetano speaks the goat language. Creole.
The goat?
Goat means greatest of all time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
GOAT, like a goat.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he always
Goat.
says.
It's what do they call it?
How does it go?
Yeah, I played.
Go on, Tom.
I played soccer with a lot of Asians.
Oh,
Yeah.
Haitian?
Guys, it's another 7-8 minutes of Calvarius soccer. So we're wishing Inter to come back right now because everything is possible. Soccer is it's a round ball technically. The ball can roll on the right side, and then you're back into the game.
Thanks, Anton.
Let's make it roll to the right side. Let's see.
I can also roll to the left.
I feel for you, Pete.
Seems like it's rolling more to the left than the right.
Pete.
So, what did you ask me?
Someone said, what's your favorite book that you have read?
All right, so the most entertainment book is Ibra. It's a fast read and it's nice. It tells you some of the stories that happened in the locker room. As a serious book, history book, Killing of Jesus, which I just started by Billy O'Reilly. So I read about 30, 40 pages.
Okay.
By the way, for everybody over here, make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button. We got it in many different languages. I didn't know we had this many languages inside of us over here.
Oh yeah. Estamos internacionales aquí.
Forza Inter, right, Anto?
All the time. Forza Inter. Keep doing what you're doing right now. We're going to say Forza Inter all the way. Keep doing it.
There we go.
Keep Conte. Keep paying 13 million euro a year. That's fine with us. Oh, boy. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Here comes
He's
number
smart,
3.
Nosa asked Antonio, do you think Spalletti at this point has done a better job than Conte has at Inter?
Well, I'll tell you what. He didn't do a worse job than Conte. I think Spalletti didn't humiliate himself the way Conte is doing it. Spalletti was not given all the luxury of that Conte demanded from the ownership. Spalletti played with what he had. This guy here, he wants this, he wants this, he wants. He's been given just about everything that he wanted. So this guy, if you give a credit card to Conte, oh my God, he's gonna get you broke. Spalletti, if you give him $10, he's gonna bring you 20 back. So I don't know.
Man, you know your hatred for Conte is deep when you're giving credit to Spalletti right now. That is hilarious.
You know how much I love Spalletti too.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
The people are asking for...
Yeah, see, this is the change. He's taking Lukaku
For
out.
Eriksen.
Wow.
Put Eriksen finally.
5 minutes.
You said 1 minute. You see, give it credit. He gave him 5 minutes.
Boy.
Gaetano, someone said if Gaetano writes a book, I'm buying it for sure. So you should be a...
Oh boy.
When I
Oh, boy.
retire, I'm gonna, because some of the things I can't say.
Look at this.
Or you're gonna retire
boy.
quicker than you think, right? Oh man. That's funny.
Jim City is coming out. Oh no, Gomez.
I can't believe they took out Lukaku, man.
Wow, he took off Lukaku? I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
For Ericsson.
Oh, my God.
He's giving 5 minutes to Ericsson.
Oh,
Like
my
he's a
gosh.
Primavera player.
Yeah.
Wow. This
boy.
is bad. Is this... Gaetano's of the same breed as Andrea Pirlo.
Whoa, that's high.
Oh,
That's
listen,
a high compliment.
listen.
And Nanto of who?
I don't know if it's a compliment for Pirlo or for Gaetano.
That's funny.
A few minutes left, and Atalanta is still winning 2-0, and Inter is
Losing 2-0.
losing 2-0.
This
That was
is-
the same result as the first game, right? The first game I think was no. The first game was 3-2.
Is this
3-2,
as bad as it-
3-2.
This is like as bad as going out as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we said at least
Yeah.
show something.
Yeah, you got to show
This
some.
was really bad.
You got to show fight.
And then if you got unlucky,
You got to
get
show
unlucky.
fight.
But
There's
this
no
was
fight
bad.
at all.
Gaetano's the same breed as Pirlo, and Antonio's the same breed as Cassano, Balotelli, and Bobo Vieri.
Oh brother. Jeez. Oh brother. Let's end the 2-0, please. Let's not make it worse than that.
Jeez.
The people are asking Peter, what is on your mind right now?
I don't know. There's really nothing on my mind. Just red.
Peter
right
is
now.
numb.
You're looking at
Peter is numb. I'm telling you. It's like
this is a game where from the get-go it started all wrong, and it's getting worse and worse every minute that passes.
Pete, you
There's
think
not even a percent chance that Inter gets through the next round.
I mean, I think there is
No,
technically
there's
a percentage,
mathematically.
but you're not gonna go through.
I mean,
you're in last place,
We have to hope for a miracle.
Yeah.
which is not.
It's
You
on
have to
Inter's
win.
hands now.
And it's not so much that they can't win the next 2 games. It's more so that they have to wait for other results as well. So that's something down the line. But just upsetting that Vidal, who's there, is bought purposely for Champions League, is the one that gets sent off for a stupid reason. It's upsetting that we're forced to play in this type of formation, right, with one man down, and he makes these changes where it's very, very hard to understand. You take out Lautaro, you put in D'Ambrosio, it's just a lot of question marks. And we got to see.
Pretty disappointing.
We have to play better, because even when we were with 11 men, we weren't playing well. So it's not even to say, before we were playing amazing. No, we took a defensive approach. We took a very cautious approach, and it's not going to work anymore. And then you throw in certain players just like that. It's just unbelievable.
my God, thank God he made a connection, De Vrij.
I mean, I think most of us, even before this match,
And you put Eriksen. Eriksen has no fucking. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, Pete, we can understand that. Can you repeat it one more
Ericsson
time?
doesn't
Finish
run.
the sentence?
He doesn't run. What are you putting him in for the last 5 minutes? You need guys that are going to be running. You know, at that point, even leave Lukaku and that's the only striker that you have. What do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
What is that logic?
Yeah, exactly.
You pretty much gave up right there. You have
Yeah.
this
That's
guy's
it.
look. He's jogging.
Nothing.
You're not gonna have anybody running.
Nah.
You have to
Yeah,
win that ball
exactly.
now. Who cares? It's 2-0, 3-0. You gotta win it right there. Win it.
Nah.
They all gave up. Look at
Yeah,
them.
that's
They're
no
all
good.
done.
That's
Yeah.
it.
They accepted the fact that they
accepted
lost.
That's it.
That's no
What
good.
tomorrow morning? Do we expect anything to happen from this? Do we expect?
I'm gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see what Conte says, because I feel that if Conte says the wrong thing, I think Zhang is gonna say, you know what, I had enough. I'm not necessarily saying tomorrow morning, but he's got 1 foot already out the door. Even if they gotta pay him
Look
the
at him,
12
look at him.
million
He's
and pay
standing over
somebody
there.
else.
He's not saying anything. He's
So
standing.
you think there's a real possibility
If
that
he
Conte-
says something wrong today, definitely.
Are we gonna wait for the press conference? I want to see that. I want to know what he's gonna have to say.
we're gonna close the stream right after this.
Okay.
And then we'll keep everybody updated on social medias. It looks like Atalanta has officially won, beat Liverpool. Let's go, Atalanta!
Forza Bella!
Let's go! Look at that smile, Gasperini. Big boy Gasperini. Let's go! Let's go!
I think Liverpool took it lightly this game.
I don't know about that.
Someone said Netflix should make a documentary on Anto, Inside the Mind of Anto. They said it would be just a black screen.
Oh.
He didn't say that.
No,
he
I
didn't
said-
add that
I-
part.
I
Michael
added
added
that.
that part. You hear the depths there,
I
Mike.
cannot say anything. We are live, right? Okay.
We
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Guys, stay tuned on our Instagram, our Twitter. We'll let you guys know what happens on the post-match press conference and everything that occurs after this match. As you could see, a lot of us are very disappointed, concerned. Disappointed is the bigger thing, I think, for everybody over here. Make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe. At least we got every other Italian team won, right? Juventus won,
Yes.
Atalanta won, and
Lazio.
Lazio won.
Yeah, you're right.
Unfortunately, Inter couldn't finish the job, couldn't beat Real Madrid at home, 2-0 loss with 10 men. Obviously, Arturo Vidal being the key guy over here, being there we go.
Okay,
There it is.
Gaetano, I have a question before we close the
Yeah.
podcast. Does this now translate into Inter coming and just focus everything on the Campionato and just put all their chips on the Scudetto and then forget about the Champions League or the UEFA? What do you think?
No.
Yeah.
No, not Inter. They have to.
They have to
you
fight
to me, you have to fight until
the last minute.
you got to give everything. I mean, they go to Europa League,
If you get third place, we're in last place right now.
so you got to. You can go to Europa League, so you got to fight for that at least.
Peter, let's get your final thoughts. And for everybody in the chat, again, we're about to head off. Make sure you head on over to our Instagram. Say that you are from the stream. Like and subscribe if you are new. Peter, conclude us with your thoughts.
No, wrong approach. The start of the game, we see it time in and time out this year, especially where he wants to make sure that his team is balanced, that has players, defensive players. You add Gagliardini into that midfield, he cannot start, and we say it over again. We see the Inter team play well when there's an attack-minded midfielder in the mix, along with the Vidal, Barella, whoever you want in that midfield. You have to be able to accept the fact that you cannot play this defensive style. Your approach has to be from the first second the whistle blows, that you have to go for the kill. And that's something that this year in particularly we don't see. Last year I mentioned that Inter used to come out roaring in the first half, and in the second half fall asleep. But this year has just been such confusion, and it's to the point where we look at now, okay, the red card happened, and yes, it changes the game, it changes the outcome of how Conte could even make subs or whatever. But the first 30 minutes or so before Vidal got the red card, Inter didn't do anything. Inter did not prove to be the hungry team. Did not prove that their lives were on the line, or their Champions League destiny was on the line. So it's just disappointing, and I think a lot of Inter fans are upset. I think the 3-5-2, the fact that there's certain players that are on the bench and they're not playing, there's a lot of question marks, and Conte doesn't transmit the same urgency or the same willingness to fight nonstop. And I think if he says something, like I said before,
The wrong thing.
if he says the wrong thing, I think Zhang is gonna say, you know what, I'm tired of you, and goodbye.
Zhang is not going to say anything. Believe me.
I think we got one last comment. It says Conte out, Gianluca Palanca in.
I think I know who put that comment.
Who did? Jonathan.
Yeah.
Also, we got Jimmy Conrad in the chat right now who says culture for life.
Wow. Jimmy, you got that right, Jimmy.
Jimmy's a sophisticated.
Jimmy is.
Yeah,
You see?
person.
Yeah, that's the guy. We're mixed right now because we're so happy that Atalanta beat Liverpool, but of course this Conte possibly
So
leaving.
sad that Inter lost. Very sad.
I mean, and I got to give credit where it's due. Antonio over here, for the longest time, has talked bad about Conte, saying that he's not the coach for Inter. And all of us on the podcast have said how top of a coach Conte is. And right now, I have to say, over this past season, the beginning of the season, I have shifted my narrative over Conte. I've given him... I mean, time after time, I've continued to back Conte. I said, he was too young in Europe. He was just a new coach, this and that. But at this point, it is totally and completely unacceptable to be paying $24 million for a guy who over 2 seasons has gone out in the group stage of Champions League.
Not yet.
He's out. They're out of the Champions League. There is zero reason why Borussia Mönchengladbach can get to the next round and Conte's Inter cannot. They have everything at their disposal to go to the next round. For me, it's completely unacceptable for Inter to go out right now.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
It's
Go ahead, Pete. Sorry.
no.
Anything else to add?
Nah, it's just...
It's just
It is what it is.
It's a disappointment. That's it. There's nothing more to say. Disappointed in the approach to the game, in how he put the players on the field. Like I said before, it leaves you with your hands up and say, we're Inter, and I understand that we haven't necessarily been as important the last 10 years or so since the Champions League treble. But now that you have the team, we expect to be able to compete with everyone. Doesn't matter who it is. And this is a Real Madrid team that
With nobody.
has been one of the worst Real Madrid teams in recent years, and missing some of their top players, Benzema, Sergio Ramos. And I know Gaetano said, listen, when you still have Modric, Kroos, it's not like you're missing a lot of good players. You have good players no matter what. But this is a game that you have to win, and they didn't do it, and there's a problem.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to end the stream right now. We're going to check out Conte's press conference. And for all the guys that are subscribed to our Patreon, we'll record a quick little video of our reaction after Conte's press conference of what we thought. If there's anything interested, anyone who's on our Patreon, we'll put an exclusive little video. Guys, as always, thank you guys so much for joining in this live stream. As always, we'll talk to you soon.